Netflix, you don't need cable. Hop on YouTube, welcome to the hood table, where we chop up local and global events vocally. You don't really wanna miss out on these conversations. Just joke a little, laugh a little, get that wine in your system, fill your glass a little, expose current events, talk trash a little. You never know, these opinions might clash a little. They addicted to the content, got them binge watching. You don't like it, then you want invited. Bet your friends watching in the house and your job parking lot before you clocking. They don't wanna miss a second of this HT content. Everybody think they got something to say, so it's an open invitation, bring it to the table. But if you come whack, just know we ain't buying in. We gon' probably turn your back and tell you sorry, try again, Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable. Yeah, welcome to the hood table. You don't need Netflix, you don't need cable.
Hey, what's up, everybody? Happy Friday. What's going on?
Hey, boo.
What's up? How you doing? How you doing?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Girl, I'm over here just turned up. Oh, this little bottle.
Mm-hmm. You let it dark. It's Friday.
On that yak. On that yak. Dude, just got off of work.
I ain't heard that in so long. Oh, my God. Give me that squeak toy. Come here.
Don't be taking that toy away from that little pupper.
Give me mine. Okay. I'm sorry.
What's up, Miss LA? How you doing? Hey, Charlie. What's up, Room Shaker? Hey, how you doing?
What's going on, party people? It's Friday, daggone it.
I know that's right. And I am trying to enjoy my Friday.
Right.
I don't think I really got anything to do much this weekend but catch up on Ruthless.
Oh, you don't have. Oh, that's right. Well, now when they release it and it's like the whole season, so you can binge watch.
What Tyler Perry always does with Ruthless, he puts out 3 episodes at the same time, and then the rest of them come out by the week.
Gotcha. Oh,
and I don't like that, because if I miss and I'm already behind, and the 4th or 5th one that came out, I gotta watch all. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So
it figures. I just can't figure out how he does things and why he doesn't want to elevate, if that makes sense, as far as the quality of his TV shows and his movies. But I'm not gonna get into that. But I hope you enjoy it. And you and Big Man are supposed to do the reviews, right?
Well, Big Man, he's supposed to join me now. See, I don't know. Now, if he's in the clouds, Big Man, a few times last season, you did say you were going to join me. You wanted to join me to do the reviews. But every time I would hit you up, you had something else to do, other obligations. I ain't going to hold you, though. I ain't going to hold you. But this season, I hope he can join me for a few of them, because we both really, really love that show.
Yeah. Where's Charlie? Wasn't she in the chat?
She's in the chat. Hey, Voodoo. What up, Real K-Fit? Hey, beautiful. And hey, Vina. How you doing? What's up, Kimberly Black? Welcome. Yep, Charlie, there she goes. She had commented actually before we went live, so I don't know if she's still here. But yeah, her and Room Shaker had dropped down before I even went live.
Oh, okay. Well, she usually jumps on the panel.
Yeah, we just started, so she might later.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I don't know if she's still here yet.
Okay.
But anyway, so we got a couple of topics we want to discuss today. But first of all, Real K-Fit got it popping over there on Olivia's panel with you and that one guy.
Yeah.
That was interesting. I didn't get to watch all of it, but from what I heard, it was really intense over there. And Olivia is now considering doing Thunderdomes like every Friday. So what are you guys' thoughts on the Thunderdome at Olivia's house? Y'all know that's something she had started a long time ago. And they are kind of fun, but it's like kind of like setting up a fight or setting up a show. You don't know who's going to come. You don't know who got beef, and you don't know who's willing to get up there and go toe to toe. So y'all let me know what y'all think about the Thunderdomes. Do y'all miss them? Do y'all like them? Whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Now, other than that, so now for a while now, it's been a thing going between Bree and KRN, King Roman. We all know about that.
Yeah.
We also know how King Roman had claimed that he had been doxxed last year, and how he initially thought it might have been ODS.
We understood what you meant.
But it might have been ODS. But then he was like, nah, even though I gave him my address to send me some shades, when ODS and his guy or whatever was selling in the sunglass business, I don't think that he did it. That's my boy. He wouldn't do nothing like that. So then he put his sight on Bree, and I don't know who else. It was somebody else, right? Was it Dimples?
Wasn't it Dimples and Triple Red X?
Yeah,
The
Triple Red X.
three of
Okay.
them? Yeah.
So, but he really laser focused in on Brianna for some reason. And Brianna had been saying ever since then, I ain't doxed you. I sent you the information. Yeah, I hit you up and just alerted you. And then, it kind of just like died or not. I don't want to say settled, but we kind of didn't hear about a lot about it, right? But then once they got into it again, Bree and King Roman, it was over that food challenge.
Oh
And I guess
yeah,
he
yeah,
thought
yeah.
it was biased or something, or he
That
wasn't judged correctly. They said his food was still bleeding or still red, or what was it? I can't remember.
uh did because she paid for his entry, right? Or paid for his food. I don't remember,
Exactly.
but
No,
she
no, no. Okay, let me back up. First, it was Bree doing the challenge, and he was talking about her lasagna.
oh God,
Remember?
yes, yes. Oh my God, I forgot about that.
Remember the
Yeah,
lasagna? Okay, okay. So then it was another challenge, and KRN had entered the challenge, and he thought it was going to be Lady Nika and a few others who were supposed to be the judges. But then Lady Nika at the last minute she had to drop, and she asked Brianna to replace her. So Brianna turned up to do the judging, and KRN was like, "Hold up,
but didn't
you
she
know."
also pay for his entry? Didn't
Yep,
she
she
pay
paid for his entry, but
for
still,
some?
he
But
did
yeah,
not think that she was going to be the judge
that's right. I forgot about that. Yes,
of
yes,
the show.
yes. You're right. Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, so then there was a kerfuffle
You
after that, and he thought maybe it was probably a little payback from when he had judged her dish or whatever, whatever. So
right.
anyway, just moving forward, we all know what happened. So moving forward, uh people kept asking, because he had found out he said he had hired investigators, and he had found out who the real doxer was. And so everybody had been like waiting. When is he gonna tell us? Why ain't he told us now? Why ain't he wanted that person on here? And Bree, she even every now and then her piece and other people, why you ain't tell him who it is? Why you ain't tell him who it is? And I guess he would say something like, this is being handled behind the scenes. It might have to do with court and lawsuits, things like that. So
Yeah,
that's why he's not putting their information out there,
I remember.
right?
I remember all that. Yes, you're right.
Yes. And so then Lady Nika, he ends up telling three people who the doxer was. And Lady Nika reached out to him and asked him, and he told her Wonky
I
Pro.
don't know. Did she reach? I don't think she reached out to him. Did she?
Well, from what I heard from Bree, I think. Now y'all correct me in the chat if I'm wrong. But and from Lady Nika, she had, basically reached out because Bree had been,
Uh,
she's been upset
okay, got you.
basically about this upset because
Okay,
even though he claims that other people had did it, a
okay,
lot of people still had their eyes on Bree, or she was still, being scrutinized,
okay, got you.
over this whole ordeal.
Got
And
you.
so Lady Nika, now he might have just went to her, but I think she went to him because I don't know why he would just go to her and just give her the name. Like, and it was always weird if that's even what he did. It was still weird to me whether Lady Nika asked or whether he just provided, because even I and others was like, well, shit. Whether this is on YouTube or real life, if that's a real friend of mine and somebody told me this is the person who did it, and everybody's still thinking my friend did something, whether it's doxing or something else, stole your credit card, whatever, slapped your baby, screwed your mama, whatever it would have been, I would have been like, oh shit. Hey, yo, let me holler at you. So that was like something that I would expect Lady Nika to do or anybody else. Like, hey, I found out who the real doxer is, girl. I don't think nobody really looked at Lady Nika like, oh my God, nobody can trust you with anything. Oh my God, King Roman trusted you. Oh my God. Like, King Roman know why he did that. He knows why he did that. And he did it for a reason, to see who he could trust, to see who would drop the bag or, whatever.
Can I
He gave
interrupt?
out 3 different names so that he would know exactly who said it if it got out there. But go ahead.
Do we know who, besides Lady Nika, do we know who the other 2 people he gave the different names to?
I can't remember. I
Okay.
can't remember if it's been said. If it's been said in the chat, y'all, please remind me, because I honestly can't remember.
Okay.
And hey, Sassy, what up? How you doing, Natural Love Diva? Hey, Ben Stinker, how y'all doing? Come on in, Robin. Just
Hey
read my book.
everybody. Hey
Welcome,
everybody.
welcome. And so let me put up, Charlie ain't in here, ain't got no mods in the chat. So let me put my little share the live.
Mm-hmm.
Please share the live. I'm gonna have it running across the bottom.
Hold
And
on
I'm
one
gonna put it up
second.
there. You
Woo
don't have to drop
child.
that mod. Oh.
Let me say this real quick.
Oh,
Woo,
okay.
Woo child, no, I'm not trans. I had throat surgery to have my thyroid removed, and while they were removing my thyroid, they accidentally touched a vocal cord, and now I'm going to sound like this from now on. You dumb bitch motherfucker. Now get out the goddamn chat, bitch. Go ahead.
Why I don't see them?
I don't know. But it's
What's their
like,
name?
first of all, a lot of women
Oh,
have
I
deep
see it now. I
voice.
see it now.
Yes, so don't, be rude to women with a deep voice. But second of all, this is the last time I'm going to tell this fuck ass story. I had my thyroid removed, which is throat surgery. While they were in there, they accidentally touched one of my vocal cords. And so now I'm going to sound like this for the rest of my life. Okay? Thank you.
All right, spread the word, spread the word. And I saw them in the StreamYard. Did you block them in the regular one?
Uh-uh.
Okay, so let me block them on the.
Hey, the beef sector. Hey, Ben Stinker.
Hey, Dina. Hey, everybody coming in. I'm just trying to find this person so I
You,
can block them.
you banned Miss LA
Oh
by
no. Hold
yeah,
up.
yeah. Bring her back. Bring
Hold
that
up.
back. Run it back. Hey.
Did I ban her or did I just block her
It
comment?
says Miss LA has been banned, and their
No.
comments were removed. So, and I
Okay,
can't over. Yeah,
hold
I
on.
can't override yours.
Oh
Hey,
my
just read my
God.
book. Hey, sassy boo.
See what y'all got me doing? Golly.
Natural Lux, binge thinker. Hey, Voodoo.
Fuck.
Hey, Robin.
Now I gotta find
I'll
her.
just I'll just do this kind of stuff till you get ready.
Yeah, please
Uh,
just carry on while I try to find her.
okay, Dana Smith. Hey, hey, life is beautiful. Does anybody else need to? There she is. There she
Is
is.
she
She's back.
back?
Yeah, she's back.
Okay, I didn't think that I banned her. I thought I just accidentally deleted her comment. Okay.
But do you see where? Okay, it doesn't matter. She's back. Either, yeah.
Okay, I'm so sorry, Miss LA. I was trying to get that other person. I'm so sorry.
She knows you didn't mean it. We like her.
Hey,
Oh, you
Sheffy. Oh,
didn't.
girl, did you see Sheffy's braids?
No.
Girl, you better go to Sheffy's community wall.
Well, Ben Stinker, it's like every time you turn around, somebody is like, "Ooh, you sound like a man." Ooh, and it's like, I never sound like this before. It's just after the surgery. But it's okay. It's fine. That's the last time I'm going to explain it. So if they feel I sound like a man, I sound like a man then. Forget it. But no, I heard Sheffy's braids were everything.
They
And
are everything. That's exactly how I remember when I told you, and this was before I looked at Sheffy's braids. So let's just make that clear. I told you this about braids how many days ago? When I
uh
said I like my braids going away from my
you
forehead.
sure did. That's been
Remember?
about 3 or 4 days. Yes.
About 3 or 4 days ago, and I'm just
Yes.
now seeing Sheffy braids today. So the
Or
same way
her.
that Sheffy wears her braids and the size and everything.
But
That's how I always see them. Hmm.
here's the thing. I never thought. I've always thought Sheffy was cute. And I never understood the drag because when I'm at home and there's nobody coming over and I don't plan on going anywhere, I have my bonnet on, I got a t-shirt on, I either got some panties on or some shorts. I mean, who looks like a muumuu is comfortable? I don't have any, but I go for comfort when I'm in the privacy of my own home and I'm chilling. So I never got the drag on her wearing a muumuu and chilling in her own home. But I think that they thought Sheffy was going to come to Vegas looking like she looks when she's chilling at home. And that's no shade, Sheffy. You know what I'm saying? Because don't you chill when you at home, hood table?
Sheffy might be the baddest bitch there when they get
Okay.
to Vegas.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, while they trying to play on her top, she'll be like, "Nah, don't count me out. Don't count me out." She might be the girl. I can't wait. I cannot wait.
Hold up, if you say should I wear bright red tonight or yellow? Oh shit.
Yellow, yellow.
Kareem said I didn't have surgery. My voice is this deep.
Okay, thank you.
It what it is, what it is. It is what it is. What up, Dana Smith? Hey, life is beautiful. The B Sector podcast. How you guys doing? We just chopping it up, going over a little content, a little stuff of what we heard and saw. Okay, so I want to carry on. I want to carry on.
Oh, she says she feels like a new woman with her braids. That's so okay.
That's
Hey,
how you're supposed
like
to feel when you walk out that salon. Whether you getting your hair done, your nails done, your toes done.
that's right. That's
Child, if they don't have you feeling like a new person, then you better get your money back.
Didn't we just say that when our dogs come from the groomer,
Yep.
they act like they runway models? I don't know. I think they're mammals. They can think on a certain level. And I think they know when they get a shampoo, they're smelling good. And yeah, my dog prances around. It's amazing to me.
Mm-hmm.
But go ahead.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry.
Oh no, that's okay. That's okay. So, let's see, where was we? Before that troll came in here. I don't even know if that's a troll. It could have just been somebody just talking dumb. But anyway, they are blocked. Okay.
Okay,
So, oh, go ahead. You got some?
I was just going to say Big Rick Slabs just walked through the door.
Oh, what up, Big Red? What it do, my nigga? What it do? What it do? Oh,
No, never
all
said
right. Okay.
that.
He
I'm
gonna
sorry.
stop coming over here. Oh, he gonna start seeing. I'm gonna scare him off. I'm gonna scare him off.
Right.
But okay. So what was we saying? Okay.
You left off where you didn't know if Nika contacted him or he.
Okay, or if he contacted Nika, but either way,
Mhm.
I'm sure he knew what was going to happen. I'm sure he is not dumb at all. At all. King Roman is a very, very smart, intelligent person. So he already knew. So I
Exactly.
know everybody out there in the B sector who has been following this storyline, they already knew. Okay, King Roman knew it was
Mhm.
going to come out. One of those names was going to come out. He just wanted to see who like the first would do it, or who he felt like he could trust the most, or whatever. But I'm
Yeah.
sure he know that's like him and K Fit. They like brother and sister. If somebody would have gave him some information on K Fit, and he knew that she was over here fighting against people, dragging her or whatever, and she's innocent of some bullshit, and vice versa. That's just how friends are. That's what we do. Now,
Right.
Bree, when she
I
came.
agree.
I'm gonna have to keep it funky though. Can I keep it funky?
Keep it funky.
When Nika found out that information, the first thing I thought was, and y'all believe that shit? I'ma just keep it funky. That's what I said behind the scenes.
What did you say? I'm sorry.
When before King Roman even came out and said that wasn't the person, I already said that y'all gonna believe that shit
Well, I
because of the simple fact. Why would he really tell Nika, who's really after all the shit that him and Bree going back and forth all this time since last year? Why would he tell her the real person?
knowing
It
how
didn't make any
close,
sense.
yeah, knowing how close Nika and Bree are. Well,
Right.
I on that same vein, I agree because my first thought was when it all came out, I remember thinking, well, what did you know? Nika ain't stupid. She probably knew it was a setup because Nika, she's not new to this. She's been out in the world. She knows. You know what I'm saying. She's not stupid either. So
And that's what I was saying. I'm like, Nika and Bree cannot possibly. This is before he came out and said it wasn't really him. Could not possibly think that it was Wonky Pro or any other
that was
name. They
that.
said it was Santa Claus or John P. Keaton or Jane Doe or whoever. I would have been like, nah, I think he's just trying to, pacify me or something like that. But that's just how I looked at it. So when he came out and said, and that ain't even a person, I already knew it. Girl, we talk behind the scenes. I was like, I knew it. I motherfucking knew it. Did I not tell you it was a play? Did I not see y'all be going in on me because y'all be like the hood table always thinks something to play? I'm like, I knew it. I sure did. I didn't knock my keys off the table. I knew it. I knew it. So when he came out with that shit, I was like, okay. So then my next thought was, okay, so if he gave three different names of three different people in the B sector, how would those people feel once their names was involved in this situation, right?
Right,
Because if somebody said the hood table doxed me, and I know I didn't dox them, I would be outraged.
right.
Wouldn't you? Wouldn't
Yeah.
anybody?
Yes, because doxing, I mean, I'm not a fan of anyone being doxed. Um, and so to be accused of it when I'm not even messing around, I'm just not even over there anymore. It sounds like this man has moved on from the beef sector. And so it would have been a shock and I wouldn't have been happy. Put it like that. That I I was accused of doxing someone.
I would have been like, oh my God,
I
now
know.
people are going to think I'm a doctor. Oh my God, I don't do anything but over here get my little commentary and slang cakes on the corner. That's all I do. You know
Not on
what I'm saying?
not on
Yes,
the
on the
corner.
corner, on
Oh
the
my
corner,
god.
on the corner.
Oh my god.
So, and so, I'm in the hood. I just be slanging cakes. Say, hey, you want a taste of this? Pie. Now you want a taste of this? Nah, no
Mhm.
cake. But
Mhm.
no, I say that because during the Rona, I would like show up at different locations
Mhm.
because I was still trying to be out there and be present. And I wasn't selling shit, but I was still making shit. And I would stop at the restaurants and places that were still open. Thank you for your business. The barbershops, nail salons, even the gas stations down the street from my house. So, I'm pretty popular in my city anyway, but, it was just thanking people for your business. Oh, the doctors, I would send cupcakes to my cousin's hospital where she worked because she's the head of, the hospital. But anyway, yeah, the one we interviewed when the Rona was going on, who they had on Good Morning America. Yeah, that's my
Yes.
family. Right,
Yes.
her. But yeah, so anyway, that's why it's a joke, slanging cakes on the corner. But anyway, just read my book, said not slanging cakes on the corner. Let me find out, like bitch.
No,
But
you know
anyway,
what? Just read my.
go ahead, go ahead.
She like cake, 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 cake. But
Cake,
go
cake,
ahead.
cake, cake, cakes.
Right.
Ew.
Right. But go ahead.
Okay, all right. So anyway, 6 commercial. That's crazy. Just read my book because it's only supposed to come on every 12 minutes, and we only been live for 25.
Are
So
you
it
sure
should have
you
been
got it?
only like 2 commercials.
Are you sure you got it set right?
Yeah, I always said it the same way every time. Now
Mm,
YouTube probably doing their own shit now. That's honest to God. I'm looking at it right now, and it's set for every 12 minutes.
okay.
Yep. So I don't know that's a YouTube thing. I apologize. That ain't me.
Just read
That
my
ain't
book
me.
said no six. Okay, go ahead.
That ain't nope. I don't put it that soon. I always do 12 or longer. But
Yeah.
okay, so as far as King Roman and as far as Wonky Pro, um I again, like I said, if I was Nika, or I know Bree had came out here and she was like, Nika, can I say it? Nika, can I say it? Nika, can I tell it? And Bree sat there for a minute, and I'm like, what the fuck is Bree talking about? What the fuck is Bree talking about? I'm like, because she was going in at King Roman, but I didn't know what she was about to say. And so when she said the real person who doxed King Roman News was Wonky Pro, and I'm sitting here like, nah, he didn't do it. I just knew it, and I told you that. I said no, he didn't do it. It's a play.
Yeah.
He
It
just
was,
gave him some type of name. It's a play. Now, what I didn't know was that King Roman gave 2 other people the same thing, a different name, and to see whoever, because that in a way is kind of smart. I'm gonna tell Corio something. I'm gonna tell Just Read My Book something. I'm gonna tell Just Jill Comfort Zone something. And if it come out, I know exactly who said it. So in a way, it was kind of smart. It was kind of smart. I guess he got out of that what he wanted to get out of that. But
but that's the part I can't figure out. What
go ahead.
exactly did he get out of it? Because I just don't know. Unless I would love to know, and we will never know, and that's fine. Um, who the other 2 people were he gave different names to? Because was it all people that were close to Brianna, so he would know, make sure that it would get back to her? Were they close, like Lady, or kind of close to Brianna, so they all had the chance to tell her, and he could find out who did it, or were they just? I don't know. I just don't understand why what why he did it. Like, what was it to prove? Like that they weren't trustworthy, or I mean,
I think that was what it was.
but
I watched
Nika and
KRN and I didn't really hear
but
or
Nika and Bree are friends outside, real
right,
close
right,
friends
right.
for years and years and years. So I'm like you, she should have told Bree. That's her friend,
Hmm.
friend.
Hmm. I
So
would have absolutely friend, family. I would have absolutely said something. So I think he knew. Again, he's not dumb. King Roman is smart. Bree is smart. I think Lady Nika is smart too. But when Bree came out here and said it was Wonky Pro, and everybody all of a sudden was like, okay, well, why ain't he hollering at Wonky Pro? Wonky Pro was out there with his husband who put that $60,000 ring on his finger, traveling, handling business, doing their entrepreneuring, and all kind of shit. And he had no clue.
you see what Real K Fist said. I think it's being overlooked that it was told in privacy and was supposed to remain that way. But it was a lie. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I
I
can't.
get you, K Fit. I do. I do. I
Mm,
get you. But that's why I said I think King Roman is really smart and he knew it wouldn't stay private.
uh-huh.
I think he already knew it
Right.
was not going to stay private
But did he think,
because he wanted to prove something.
but see, that's what I'm saying. It was supposed to remain private, but it was about one of her good Judy's. So in a way, I'm asking, how did he think it was supposed to remain quiet when her good Judy is the one that was supposed to have did it? I maybe I'm missing something.
Exactly. I gotta
Maybe
be
I'm
missing
missing
something. I
something.
got maybe King Roman to come live again because I'm assuming. I'm only assuming now. I ain't as smart as some of y'all now. I went to a regular old school in the hood. I ain't that smart. But I'm assuming that King Roman News is going to go live again eventually after Wonky Pro responded to what he heard was
You
said
have a
about
new
him.
member. You have a new member.
Oh yeah, I was getting there. I was getting there.
Oh, okay.
And shout out of you as a view. Thank you, baby, for becoming a member. Shout out to all the members in the chat. Linda B, a view is a view. Who else is in the chat that's a member? Did I miss any of you guys? I'm sorry. I'm just up here trying to go along with my little commentary. Because y'all know I get off track. Y'all know sometimes I get off track and I'm
It's
trying to stay on
okay.
track. I'm trying to
It's
stay on
I just
track, y'all.
I
But
didn't want to
and
forget.
I ain't got no and don't you dare drop down and start modding, Coriel. Because I know you good for trying to mod and be up here at the same time.
Right. Well, Charlie's usually up here when I do that, and I'm just wondering where she's at.
That's okay. She probably busier with her man, But
Oh,
I just put the Cash App in the chat just in case anybody want to send a Cash App on a good old Friday. Now I don't drink or tea or smoothies or the other things that some people be drinking. That put that on my drink. Put that on the yak. If you send me something, say for the yak.
uh,
Okay.
I can't stand you right now. I
Hey.
never on the yak.
It ain't for breakfast. It ain't for a smoothie. It ain't for coffee.
I can't
That's
stand.
for the yak.
I can't stand you.
All right.
Okay.
So now moving right along. So okay. So I assume that King Roman is going to come live. Maybe not today. Maybe not tomorrow. Maybe not. But Wonky Pro, he had got a kite that his name was being involved in a situation and that he
Mm-hmm.
was said to have doxed somebody.
Mm-hmm.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but King Roman, when he came live the other day, he did say that he had talked to Wonky Pro. He didn't go into detail, but
Mm-hmm.
I just assumed that he talked to Wonky Pro, was like, hey nigga, yeah, I said this, yeah, I was just playing, I was just running a little, it ain't no, I know you didn't dox me, bro. I just don't worry about it. Just please, I did it for this reason. I hope you understand. I apologize if you feel some certain time. That's what I'm thinking. The conversation kind of might have went, right?
Right.
So then Wonky Pro goes live. Okay. And Wonky Pro ain't been live in like 2 weeks because he been out there doing his thing, right? With his husband and whatever. And he comes live and he is pissed. He is pissed. And I would have never known because I don't follow Wonky Pro. I didn't even go check him out or look at his page or anything when it was said that he was the one who doxed King Roman News. I just didn't because I'm like, I knew it wasn't Wonky Pro anyway. But
Mm-hmm.
when Bree was talking last night,
Mm-hmm.
and she was saying how Wonky Pro had went live or did a video saying he never spoke to King Roman News. And that he don't understand why he was being thrown into this beef or this situation. And he actually said that King Roman News made a comment under his video and asked him, was he on IG? And he was like, why would he be under my video asking me, am I on IG? And he was like, we ain't cool. I don't like him. I never liked him. And he just commenced to dragging not only Wonky Pro, but I mean, not only KRN, but other people as well during that live. But he mainly kept his focus on KRN because he was upset and he was pissed. And he said when he did see King Roman's comment on his video, he didn't think nothing of it. But what he was like, I don't communicate behind the scenes because of my marriage. I respect my man enough to not communicate behind the scenes with other men or, stuff like that. And he said, even before I was married to the Hulk, which he called his husband. He said, even before I was married to the Hulk, I didn't. I always told people, if you want to holler at me, either make a video or tag me or, comment under one of my videos. So he said the easiest way for you to get blocked is to ask me, can you contact me on IG?
Wow.
Yeah. And he said it was so random. He said when King Roman put that comment under he said it was so random. He
Right.
was like, it's so random. And he was like, I don't know why he would throw my name in it because it was so random. He said, we've never even had a conversation. We
Mm-hmm.
never had a dialogue. We never communicated and stuff
Ne-
like that. And
Never, not one time, right?
that's what Wonky is saying. That's what I'm
Wow.
sure if that's a lie, I'm sure King Roman would probably provide receipts for
Right.
that. But he said on top of that, he don't even know how to dox people. He don't know, which route to go to dox people. He said, I don't dox people. And he said he was just really confused.
And
He was really confused.
I'm gonna be honest. Throughout the years, I never heard of him for like maybe the first 2 years I was here, and then maybe when Stump Down came around, maybe a few months after that, I think I heard that name Wonky Pro, and then since then I probably have heard that name like 3 times. So even though he was doing content on the beat sector, he was real low key about it, and you just didn't really hear his name at all. And so that's why I thought it was like maybe it could be true since he's like in the shadows. But then on the other hand, it's like I've never, you really never even hear about him in all these years. So it was kind of random to me too. Go ahead. That's all I wanted to add. It was very
And
random.
see, I don't know. Like, I have never ever. I've seen Wonky Pro in some chats over the years. I've heard people do commentary on him or mention his name, but I have never watched any of his videos. I
Right.
never been subscribed. I never really knew who he was. I would just keep hearing his name over the years here and there.
Oh, Sir King said he got ran off.
Okay, okay, okay. What up, Sir King? What up, SK?
I wish SK would come tell us why, but go ahead, Hood Table.
Yeah, feel free to hit the link. It's pinned, SK, if you want to hit the link.
Is
But
it did you pick
I never, I was never in any of the storylines or I guess focus on any of the storylines. But anyway, for the most part, he is just like, he did a video. It's probably like an hour and a half, 2 hours long, and he basically was saying, I don't understand why somebody would do that. And he was like, that behavior is the F word with a EIY on the end. I don't like saying that word, but and then he started going in about the type of person he think that KRN is, like somebody who might work at a nacho and little cantina on the weekend serving nachos and bottles on the weekend. He doesn't think that King Roman News is a professional high level man, and I've actually do believe that King Roman News is a professional high level man. So that
I
part
I do
I
too.
do believe.
I most definitely believe that
I absolutely believe that King Roman News
Yeah.
has a good job,
Yeah.
steady income, that
Most
he is not only a worker, but he
right.
is a entrepreneur or, a boss. I actually do believe that. Don't judge me. That's just what I believe. Wonky Pro could just be saying that because he's pissed and he wanted to drag. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and he's a little
So, you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
he's upset. He's
Did,
upset.
did you see what Sir King wrote?
Okay, let me see.
It
Sir,
said
can you hide the hood table?
no, it says because remember I said why
Oh, up
he
there.
got ran off? Yes, ma'am, that's it. Uh-oh, did my sound
Oh, that's right. He did. Okay, now let's get to that because Wonky Pro did touch on the fact that people thought they had doxed him. Now, what Wonky Pro has said about the doxing, he said people thought he had doxed him because he was a young actor, and I guess he still do movies, and he actually tried to create a feature film a little while ago. I don't know if he finished it, but he said he was supposed to meet up with Rico the Brat also and do like his first feature film. But he said he was a young actor and he went by the name Juan Rodriguez, which is like a common name,
it's
in
like
certain areas. In certain areas, it's like a common name.
right.
But he said it was his stage name, and
Hmm.
because he was an actor, a very young actor, through protection and laws and equity, equity rules, which is like the union, they have to go by a stage name and not their government name.
Mm-hmm.
So that was just like part of the rules and protection, and I can understand that.
Yeah.
A young actor going by their real name
Right. Right.
will be stalking grown up actors. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So but I get it. I get it. A lot of people have stage names. A lot of people. Like, just think of all the jobs we have, you guys. Some of us work in the hospital. Some of us work in banks. And if we were to run across all these celebrity names every day, like, you have to think for a second. A lot of these people have stage names, meaning Gabrielle Union is probably not going to the hospital as Gabrielle Union. You know what
Right.
I mean?
Yeah.
I only use that because she's from here. But I
Yeah.
mean, Beyonce. I'm sure Beyonce has been in the hospital many times throughout her life. Pap smears, all kind of stuff, babies. They're not going to be registered in the hospital as Beyonce
Right.
or her real government name.
Right.
So I totally get that, like, for real. So
Right.
I don't think that Wonky Pro was really doxxed. He said they think they doxed him, but he didn't. I
Well,
don't know. I don't know. They say he ran off. I
that
don't know.
go with what Sir King said though, because if they were doxing the wrong name, then why would he be scared and run off, or was he scared that they were getting?
Yeah, he was scared probably that they were getting close, because people have left here because people were trying to dox them. He ain't the only one. There has been people who have left the sector because people have threatened to dox them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep.
I was just trying. Yeah, that's. I was just. Um.
You're right. Just read my book. Juan Rodriguez as common as John Brown.
It is. It really is. So,
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know if I would have used that as a stage name, because there might have been a lot of people called Juan Rodriguez. But anyway, that's beside the point. I understand that, like you said, actors do use stage names because sometimes their real name could be Hilda Kaflicka Flacka. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
They turn into
Mm-hmm.
Marilyn Monroe. And so,
Yep.
and especially like you said, a child, you don't want people, following your child, even as a non-actor, you don't
Mm-hmm.
want people following your children. So imagine, the being scared that that could happen. So, but maybe
Mm-hmm.
you're absolutely right, Hood Table. Under the threat of being doxxed, that could make you leave. Especially, it seems like he might not have been married that long, and from what he says, it sounds like they have a lot to lose, and
Mm-hmm.
obviously he's not willing to lose anything. And
Mm-hmm.
so he might have taken the time to secure everything, so that, because sometimes you have to do that under the threat. You have to start locking up your social media and changing password, you know what I'm saying, and doing that kind of stuff. But it does seem like he has a lot to lose, and so, um, yeah.
You see what just read my book says, not Hilda Kafla Flocka Locka.
um, Leave me alone. Just read my book.
Oh, and then KC, what up, KC? KC said, Corio, I just came over to say good drag on Modney.
Oh, Casey, yeah, I don't like doing that. To be honest, I hate doing that. But I'll just say that I hate doing that, but thank you for what it was. Thank you so much. Thank you. Uh, let's see.
Yeah, y'all was really going at it. I was like, what? And I missed it. I had to come in for the replay. I was like, what?
Look,
But but
look.
then he tagged me on his wall post too, talking about his reason for going in on you. You ain't gotta tag me. You ain't gotta tag me. You ain't gotta explain shit to me. Whatever you did is what you did it because you wanted to do it, and the reason why you did it was the reason why you did it. You don't have to tag me.
You just
Because he tagged me I think because he wanted me, of course, he know we friends, so he knew that I would probably get it to you. But I didn't even see the post. I had no idea until going to Olivia's, and K Fit was like, Mommy made a post about Choreo Lover, and Olivia was like, huh, what? What's going on? Do y'all want to hit the panel? So then I ran over to look at his wall to see what he had wrote, and it was this long essay, and I read it, and I was like, oh wow. And next thing I know, shoot, I was watching the replay, and y'all was going at it. I was working. When y'all was going at it, I was working. I was like 30, 40 minutes behind,
Mm-hmm.
trying to catch the replay. So
Mm-hmm.
I had no idea. Like a lot of times when people tag us,
Mm-hmm.
um, a lot of times people tag us because we can click on comments for people who leave messages under our videos, and then there's another section where it says mentions, and I
Mm-hmm.
don't always remember to check my mentions. So when I
Mm-hmm.
checked my mentions, it had showed that he had tagged me, and I was like, "Oh Lord."
Mm-hmm.
Oh Lord, I hate when people tag
Always.
me in
Yeah.
bullshit. Oh my God, I hate when people. I don't never tag people in bullshit. If I'm tagging somebody, I'm sharing your video, or you didn't told me to tag you in something to respond to you or something. I just don't be tagging people like, yeah, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, we beefing, I'm arguing, yeah, but I don't, I don't do that. I
I
don't do that.
I didn't even see Real Mama Fifi in the chat. Hey, Real Mama,
Hey,
are
real
you
mamas.
are you still going to Vegas? Are you ready, baby doll? Are you ready? Are you ready to have fun in the sun?
Real mamas, this happened on Olivia Oracle, and it went down so hard that
Where?
Olivia is now thinking
Oh,
about having a Thunderdome every Friday, like she used to have Thunderdomes.
Thunderbones, not the Thunderbone.
Not the Thunderbones, y'all.
Just read my book. Gonna have a ball teasing us, okay? The Thunderbone and who did I say? Somebody Kafluffa.
Yes, K-Fit. You know what? When I was talking to Corio earlier, I said when K-Fit do her weekly review, she gonna be like, and Rodney did this, and Corio said this, and I'm already picturing it. I'm already picturing the review. I'm already picturing it. Okay, so she gonna be swinging that hair around and swinging that sister girl neck around, and she gonna be all in the mic talking about it.
But I feel
This,
like if she hadn't have told me, I would have never known because I'll never subscribe to him, and I've told him this, so it's nothing new. So he won't be surprised. I'll never subscribe to him, and I'll never go over and read anything he writes. So other people will always have to tell me whatever goes on if it's important enough to hit the streets. Anything that was said on his panel and his chat on his community wall, I'll have to hear it secondhand because that's just there's a lot of people. They're not on my will well, and I'm just not subscribed to them. That's
I'm
it.
sure I would have. I'm sure I would have seen it later because I'm sure other people would have talked about it. But I honestly didn't see it because if I would have sawed it, I would have hit you up. Choreo, girl, he over here made a whole post about your ass. I would have told you.
I
So
know
yeah,
you would have. I know, and that's why I think I don't know if the real K Fit was just trying to be super messy, or she was noticing that we were both in the chat, and she was just like, Choreo Lover must not know what that he did it, or she just could have been super messy. But I never even would have, because we were both in the chat, he and I writing, ignoring each other. But as soon as Miss Olivia caught on to what K Fit was writing, and so she was like, "What's going on?" Because I've been over there with her for years, and I think it caught her eye. Like, what's going on with Choreo? And she was like, "Well, what happened with her and Rodney?" And so she dropped the link. She's like, "Do either one of you want to hit the link?" And of course, he hit the link because he loves to hit the link and he knows he does. And, I'm not going to let him sit up there and call me a bag of bitches. So I went up there and that's how it started.
Yep, and K Fit said, "You know I am K Fit. I already know, and I'm gonna be there for it, girl. I'm gonna be there for it, girl." Because K Fit, her theatrics and her the way she does her shows, I'll be like, child,
Yeah, because I would
child.
tell her if she was in the chat and she wasn't, you know what I'm saying? I would just make sure she knew. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yep, because
girl,
K Fit, trust and believe, K Fit. If I would have saw it, Corey, oh no, we talk all the time, every day, every day. We talk all the time. That's my girl. And I would have told her. But see, I was busy working this morning. Literally, the only videos I was able to watch or the only content I saw, it was a little bit of VS. I still got to go back and finish watching her video. And then
mm-hmm,
Wonky Pro. The only reason why I went to Wonky Pro was
mm-hmm,
because last night Bree had did a video and I was watching Bree. And Bree
mm-hmm.
said, and Wonky Pro said, KRN never contacted him and he never knew anything about being accused of doxing or whatever. So this morning I was like, oh shit, let me go there and try to find Ronky Crow's panel because like I said, I ain't never been to his channel or
Never.
nothing. So I
Yeah, and
found his
no
channel and I
shade.
watched his video and that's literally the only thing I saw today.
Right. And
Literally.
that's no shade that,
Yeah, no shade,
I
babe.
think
No shade.
maybe if he was more active and maybe branched out a little bit more, we all would have had a chance to get to watch him and get to know him as a content creator. But he kind of laid in the cut to me,
Yeah, it's absolutely no
so
shade. And you
yeah.
know what? When I was watching Wonky Pro, how do you say it? Wonky Pro. When I was watching him, and you know what? The funny thing about it, y'all, because I've never been to his channel before. So when they say Wonky Pro, every time I hear it, I think of 3 syllables. Wonky Pro. And that's
Is
literally
it?
what I typed in YouTube. And it took me to Wonky's World.
Is
So
that
if
him?
y'all want to know where Wonky is when he responded to KRN or responded to whatever being accused of doxing, his
Uh-huh.
channel is Wonky World. That's the name of his
Okay.
channel. I would have never known that. But
Okay.
Bree mentioned it last night and this morning I remembered. So while I was working in between calls and shit, I
Mm.
was just like, oh shit. I was watching, him and taking a few notes. But overall, he was really pissed. He seemed really upset, like really upset. But what I took from him also, he knew a lot of background in the B sector. And I don't know how long he's been around the B sector. But like you said, he must have been kind of low key at the same time because I'm like subscribed to everybody in the B sector where you made one video or 1,000 videos. I try to support a lot of people in the B sector.
Right. But he surely is not now. And it sounds like it's been since he was married or even has maybe started dating his husband. He like put the abuse sector in the rear view mirror. I'm not, of course, I like I said, I don't watch him, so I'm not 100% sure, but it just seems like he would be very happy and not want to, especially since Sir
Right. Excuse
said
me.
he
Mhm.
leaved. He leaved. Lord, you rubbing off on me.
See
He,
now,
he left. He left, and it just seems like I would if I was married and people were trying to dox me and messing with my husband, like Sir King said, or said he thinks that's what happened. I wouldn't want them contacting my husband and my job, and because didn't you say he owns a business or said he owns a business?
yeah, and I
Yeah,
see what Sir King was like. Well, he was trying to, but like personally, some people, it's all about their mate and their children sometimes.
true.
So
And
if
their job.
you're coming for them, you're literally like I heard VS say this morning. I was watching VS, y'all know that's my girl, and I was watching VS, and what I did catch because I got to go back and watch the rest of the video. But what I did catch was when you coming for me, you are coming for my family. No matter how old my children are, you are coming for my family. Because if you're coming for me and trying to get me locked up or trying to get me arrested or whatever, you're taking me from my family. So, I get it. I get it. Some people, and we done seen this happen time and time again, some people will leave a B sector or change their name because people are coming for them, are trying to dock them, and they want to protect their family.
Well, and a lot of times too, people think that okay, I'm a dox the hood table because I don't like her dragging me. You know what, Sophie? Give me that stuffed toy. Give it here. Give it here. Thank you. You
Take
don't
it back, Sophie. Take it back.
you don't like I don't like whatever the hood table's doing. So I dox her. It's not even so much what I do to the hood table. I may just dox her. You guys do, people I think sometimes forget that there are people up in the clouds. We don't know who they are. They've always been watching. They have their faves also. And some of them could be serial killers,
And
murderers,
never drop down.
rapists. You know what I'm saying? Or, just mean people. And that's what scares me the most, especially when women are doxxed. And women with single women with children, you never know who's watching, that we couldn't even tell the cops anything. You know what I'm saying? We couldn't even tell them anything. Like, does she have any enemies? Well, who knows about the thousands of people who periodically watch up in the clouds? It's just dangerous.
And y'all better get some
Like,
weapons.
I don't like it.
And y'all better get some weapons. Y'all know I'm a gun advocate. Y'all better get some weapons. Let me
Look at
tell y'all something. This is real shit, though. Real talk, though. I am a woman, and usually when I travel out this house, I'm by
mm-hmm,
myself. You know what
mm-hmm,
I'm saying? My kids are grown. They be doing their own shit. So
mm-hmm,
I be by myself. Every time I leave this motherfucker, I got my shit on my hip.
mm-hmm.
I got my shit on my hip. Now, I'm going to show y'all this video. There was an incident the other day in our city, and oh my God, I just can't. I just can't. But it's been a lot of shit going on in our community.
Is it real
And
sad? Is it
no,
real?
it's not sad.
Oh, okay.
I ain't about to bring I ain't trying to
Okay, because
have y'all crying up in this motherfucker.
I was just going to say, I don't want to cry right now.
No, and you know what? I ain't even really got to show the video.
No,
If you know,
go ahead.
you know.
Go ahead. I just did. I was going to say, Lord, let me get to Kleenex.
No, I'm not about to have y'all crying up in here.
Okay.
It's
Well, go
Friday.
ahead.
I don't no tears, no
Go
tears.
ahead. I'm going to go on mute. I'm going to go on mute.
Okay. So hold on. Let me. First of all, let me go to the right link. First of all, uh,
I wonder where Charlie is.
okay. Here we go. You know, yeah. I just want to say, I just want to make it very clear. I am a gun advocate, especially if you are a woman,
Okay.
especially if you are even in my own community where I am. Sometimes when I do stories on certain stuff that hits home,
Mm-hmm.
my friends be like, "Girl, you sure you want to talk about that? Girl, you know that's such and such family. That's such a." I'm like, and what? And what? You know what I'm saying? Like, and what? But anyway, 1 second.
Okay.
I just said hold on because I'm really like trying to concentrate on doing this video.
Okay. You want me
And
to let me
yeah.
mess with the chat a little bit.
But it's a commercial playing right now, so I'm just waiting for the commercial
Hey, soul sister. I
to
didn't see you.
play.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Go
I'm going.
ahead. You're here, Coriel.
I'm gonna go on mute.
Okay. So let me share this link. Fran said what up, Fran? What up, member? She said I grew up in the country around guns. I didn't grow up in the country. I grew up in the hood, but shit, we might as well say we grew up around guns. Shit, everybody had a gun. My dad had a gun. All his family members had guns. My cousins had guns. My brothers had guns, even before they could have a gun. So but this what happened the other night in our community. Let me hide the banner. Okay, I'm going to hit mute.
That other robbery, the county attorney says the same juveniles were involved in a theft at a Quick Trip.
Yeah, two men say that they were approached by 6 young people at 120th and Dodge. KATV News Watch 7's Alex McLuhan joins us live with exclusive video from that. Alex?
Yeah, Rob Quinicia, new video tonight showing the moments those 6 people approached 2 men here at a Quick Trip. The new video, disturbing moments. The 2 men say they're grateful to be alive after this happened.
Hey, chill.
That video showing 6 young people approach 2 men. The first victim surrounded in the Quick Trip parking lot, able to break free and duck into the store to safety. The group then turning to approach the second man who's inside a Mercedes. You can see the group was masked and wearing sweatshirts. The victims say some of the boys were armed and demanded a car key and were able to make off with a wallet and $15. The group ran off once the victims called 911. Only 4 of these suspects are arrested. Police are still searching for the other 2 at this hour. Live at 120th and West.
I'm glad no one was killed.
Okay, so no, honey. No. The story ain't over. Now let me tell you this. It was 2 men who was approached that those kids was trying to jack. One of them was in the parking lot trying to go into the store, because they were buying whatever. The other person was in the car at the gas pump. So I'm assuming the other guy was trying to go and purchase gas. And those teens, they said the youngest one was 11. Now this was late at night in the wee hours of the morning, and people questioning where the parents at, of course. But that ain't I know you talking about at least nobody was killed. I'm gonna get there. At that point in that parking lot, when I say I'm a gun advocate, sometimes that whole situation could have been deadly right there in the parking lot. Could have been deadly in the parking lot. Sometimes we are lucky. We are lucky. But I feel like as a woman, as a single woman, if you are able to get a license to carry or a gun license, you are not scared of guns, you are a responsible person, get you a strap. I really do approve of that. I really do approve of that because, man, I'm telling you that because what happened later, if these teens, and I'm not saying they should have just blew all their heads off or nothing like that, but I'm saying a lot of these knuckleheads out here, they running around, and a lot of us innocent people, good citizens who's following the laws and shit, we're the ones being attacked in parking lots, sometimes left for dead out in the street. And all these knuckleheads is running around terrorizing and shit, okay? Now, if that driver or if that other person probably would have had their own pistol or whatever, they probably would have scared them off. Maybe had to pop one of them or two to get a lesson learned. Because what happened next, I'm going to show you right here. Let me go ahead, share the video. And, of course, I'm going to hit mute.
Oh, okay. I'm on mute.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. I said I was going to hit mute. But, yeah, okay, here we go.
Teen is arrested in the murder of 64-year-old Mursal Jama. The 16-year-old and 2 other teenage suspects appeared in court today. KETV Newswatch 7's Waverly Monroe was there as the judge denied bond for all 3, and Waverly joins us live in the newsroom with the update.
Yeah, Quinicia, 17-year-old Trenton Titsworth Hunt, Talon Wilson, 16, and 14-year-old Joseph Keys were in Douglas County Court today. They're all charged as adults. And shackles around his wrists and waist. Joseph Keys, just 14 years old, was the first to appear in court this morning. He's just one of 5 accused of 2 attacks in Omaha, one that turned out to be deadly when the gang of teens saw what Douglas County prosecutors call an opportunity to carjack 64-year-old Mursal Jama. Now, Jama was shot in the stomach and later died. Keys now on the hook for first-degree murder and facing 5 other felonies. Moments later, Trenton Titsworth Hunt, 17, be in the same chair. He faces 7 felonies. The additional charge is unlawful possession of a firearm by a prohibited minor. Titsworth has been on probation since May of this year. It's a similar story for Talon Wilson, the 5th person to be arrested in this case. He was detained 2 days after the shooting. He also faces the same 7 felonies as Titsworth. Wilson has been on probation since February and admitted he was on the run. Prosecutors say he was armed when located.
There was more than one gun recovered, and I know that one had what's called an extended magazine. They're all semi-automatic handguns. When you think about the different ages of the individuals involved, and it's kind of that group mentality.
And Quinicia, law enforcement is still looking for that 6th suspect. Back to you.
All right, a lot happening there, Waverly. Thank you.
Okay, them guys who was at the gas station, that's what they did later. Them guys, that's what they did later.
Well,
So all them guys that was harassing those 2 people trying to rob them, like you heard in the story at the gas station, they was trying to get key to the car of the one that was at the gas pump. Later on, they went and found somebody else and actually got the keys, stole the car. I ain't gonna show you all the news stories, but basically they stole the car, they shot the men, and then they took the police on a police chase all through the city till they were caught. And some of them jumped out and ran, and some of them was arrested, and the police caught some of them later. But one of them is still a 6th man that's still out there, and that's why I'm a gun advocate. That's exactly why I'm a gun advocate. So, I mean, I know a lot of people are going to be traveling out of town. They're going to be going to Vegas. They're going to be going, if you can get a gun, afford a gun, get a license, legal, if you're allowed to get one. I do. Yeah, I really do. I'm a gun advocate, advocate for that. But I just have to show y'all that story. I'm actually going to do commentary on that tomorrow morning. Y'all know I do local news for my city as well every now and then when shit, sometimes hit the fan or something's interesting going on. But I will be doing a video about that tomorrow. But yeah, that's one reason why I say sometimes when you leave your house, whether it's to go to the gas station, go meet up with a friend or whatever, you don't know what's going to happen between home and there. And there's a man who lost his life the other day from some senseless, stupid ass teenagers, and the name Titsworth. If you from my community, the name Titsworth, child.
girl,
I'm just saying, I know a lot of them motherfuckers, and some of them ain't, there's every community has a family. You know what I'm saying? Every community has a family. Like when my sons was growing up and they would say, I met this girl, the first thing I asked was, what's her last name? And they'd be like, why does that matter? What's her last name? Don't say any name that I don't, because I'll quickly be like, end it. I don't want to be affiliated with that family. I don't want you to have kids in that family. I don't want you, nope. Y'all break up and all them motherfucking crazy ass uncles and grandpas and everybody come over here trying to fuck you up. Nope. There's certain families that everybody has in a community and you be like, nope, we don't fuck with them. They crazy. When I told y'all, remember I told y'all a story a long time ago? Hey, Creole, hey, boo. That other name that just got in the chat, I can't, it's kind of hard to decipher. All I see is harder on the end because the wording is weird. But what's up? But I told y'all a story before, and I say Titsworth because I told y'all a story before a while ago, long time ago, when my oldest son was probably 4, and my youngest son was just born, literally probably 6 months old. And my homegirl stayed across the street from me that I grew up with, went to church with, threw up with, fought with, all that shit, right? And she was messing with this guy, and his last name was Titsworth. And I stayed across the street in a duplex. She stayed across the street in some apartment buildings. And one night, She came over. She was like, T, I done got into it with such and such. He threatened to kill me. Whoop, 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 whoop. I'm like, girl, come in. Tell me what's going on. You know, your homegirl, tell what, girl? She stayed right across the street. We always at each other's house. There was nothing to tell her. Girl, come in. What happened, girl? We sitting at the table smoking our cigarettes, making a drink. Girl, what's tea? What happened? Next thing I know, this motherfucker is outside my motherfucking duplex, banging on my door, banging on my windows, threatening to shoot up my whole fucking duplex. And we all on the ground, like it's a duplex. It wasn't even that big. It's one floor, no basement. I mean, it was a small duplex. The basement wasn't even basement. You know how you go out the back and there's like a door, like in Dorothy and Toto on Wizard of Oz, where they go behind the house, open up this little board, and you crawl down into like a cubby space or a crawl space from the tornadoes. That's all it had. Okay, so we stuck in this house and we just trying to hide in between washing machine and dryers. You know, we can't, it's really nowhere to hide. And so he's out there banging and knocking. I'm gonna kill you, I'm gonna kill you. She's crying, I'm crying. That was a Tisworth. So ever since then, I've always heard like different things about that family, and I'll be like, shit, them motherfuckers crazy. Them motherfuckers crazy. Thank God, eventually we called the police. They came. He went to jail or whatever. But yeah, so one of their, I don't know which Tisworth is it, but one of their children, who is a teenager, just got arrested for murder.
That's awful.
Ain't that crazy? Like, I literally had an encounter with one of their family members when my children was little. And I didn't know them from Adam. Didn't know them from Adam.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing about it is, my homegirl had a baby by that guy.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm so glad that I've never heard anything negative about her baby, who is a grown man right now, because yeah. But anyway, what up, Lady Snoop? How you doing? How's the TV show going?
I don't even know where we left off now. I don't even remember.
Girl, we was talking about we had stopped talking about Wonky Pro and them, and then I had got into the area of talking about the advocating for guns and
But how did we get
because
go ahead. How did we get there though? I don't remember.
Hey, youngest, how you doing?
Where we leave off though? Like,
I'm not sure. You know what?
Knowing where Wonky Pro, I don't forgot.
Oh yeah. No, you know how we got there from people doxing. That's how we got there.
Yeah, we not knowing.
We got there from people doxing.
Why
and people being concerned about their families, and when people threaten you, when people dox you, when people, things like that. That's why I said you gotta. I'm not telling y'all just go out and purchase a gun, but I think guns are necessary.
Right.
I do. I really do.
I know you do. I know you do. I really, really know you do. I mean, I'm sure you preach it to the choir, girl. I bet you almost everybody in this chat has a blicky. I'm sure. Crazy. But so anyway, go ahead.
Anyway. So yeah, I went on a little tirade, after talking about Wonky Pro getting doxxed and things like that, because a lot of people do leave the sector because they're doxxed and they don't want people to find out where they live. And sometimes people think that because they're doxing you, that somebody might find out where you live. And sometimes people might try to find out where you live and they might not make it home. So y'all got to be careful with that shit, stalking people, doxing people, things like that, because some people really don't play when it comes to them and their family. They really don't play. So, when we on here on YouTube and we think it's all fun and games, oh, I'm going to dox you, stuff like that. I just wouldn't advise it. I just would not advise it. Yeah. See, strapped and ready. There you go. There you go. Creo said, have you calmed down, Coreo?
Girl, please. Yes. Let's see. Yes, I have. I was calm. Yeah. I'll just leave it at that. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So how did this all end? Do you think we're at the end of the story? Or are we waiting for
you know what?
Go live or
I don't know if he's going to go live or not, but I'm just assuming that he might respond because Wonky Pro just didn't say, I ain't doxed nobody, and I don't appreciate nobody accusing me of doxing nobody, but he commenced to dragging KRN.
Yeah.
So that's why I think that KRN might eventually respond. So, and I'm
Now,
waiting for it. I'm here for it. Yeah.
do you think that he had a that he had a right to drag KRN, or do you think he?
Absolutely.
Okay, okay,
Absolutely.
okay.
Absolutely. And I do love me some. I like me some KRN. I
I
ain't even
do
gonna lie.
too.
I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah,
I love some KRN. When KRN go live, I'll be right there. And when I miss his live, I'll be like, damn,
I'll be
I
on
missed
that.
his
But
live.
be on that replay.
I'll be on
But
that replay. I mean, I like me some KR to the fucking end. I
yeah,
really do. But if I'm gonna
yeah,
keep it funky and be honest,
keep it
I
funky.
would have been pissed. Like, you accused me of doxing. Like, that's what anybody, I don't care who it would have been. If you accuse me of doxing, and then you know what? You know what? Hold up. I forgot to say this.
Go ahead.
You know what? Wonky
What?
said, hold on, let me go back to it.
Okay.
Wonky said, and then to confuse a lot of you, he posted on my wall whether or not I have an Instagram and what's the best way of getting in touch. Wonky Pro said that because people know not to try to get in touch with him on Instagram. But to make it seem like he probably was contacted and actually spoke to KRN, he said he's trying to confuse y'all by posting on his wall, do you
Wait.
have an IG? And
What
what's the best way of getting in touch with you?
was that dated after? Well, it obviously was dated after he. Yeah, after it came out that after Bree let the cat out the bag,
Right.
he then tried to. Now, didn't he say something on one of his lives after Bree said the name Wonky Pro? Didn't Karen do a live after that? And didn't he address it?
Yeah, he said he talked to him.
Yeah. See. Yeah. Yeah.
And so when Bree went live last night and said Wonky Pro said KRN didn't talk to him and he ain't talked to KRN. That's
Now,
when I went over there to find out, like, what the fuck? I found Wonky Pro's channel and I watched the video of his response.
no.
And this is his words, though. This is Wonky's
Right.
words. He's
Right.
saying that
Right.
KRN tried to confuse y'all and make it seem like we really had a conversation by him posting under my video, do I have IG? And what's the best way of getting in touch? Because, of course, most people would see that and be like, oh, yeah, they talking.
Oh,
No,
I
you
get
trying to
it
see.
now. I
Right,
get it now. Thank you
right.
for saying that a couple because I was over here going, huh? But I
Yeah,
get
because
it.
Wonky Pro said he been saying forever. He said even before I was married to Hulk, I've always told people don't contact me on IG. That's the quickest way for you to get blocked. Is to ask me, can you hit me up on IG? He said I've always said if you want to talk to me publicly under my video or make a video.
Okay. All right then. Well, it sounds like he was adamant. But my thing is, wonder if I was gonna say K Fit. Lord have mercy. Uh KRN, if he does a response video, he may ignore it. He may not, even want to be bothered with it. He might just drop it where it lays. But in case he does do a response video, wonder if he says, yes, I did ask you.
And that's what I said. I said if Wonky Pro is lying, KRN is definitely gonna bring the receipts.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely gonna bring the receipts, and I'm here for it, baby. I'm here for it. When KRN goes live, we'll do commentary off of that shit too.
Did you see what Just Read My Book wrote? That's a great
Hold on,
point.
this one right here.
Yeah, I wish I
Yep.
was.
If I had a friend that I felt close enough with to use their name in a sting without telling them, I would already know my friend's Instagram. No, and you know what? Just read my book. How many times? Okay, maybe I was the only naughty girl growing up. But when you was growing up and you lied to your mama and said you was going over your homegirl house, but you was really laid up in some nigga bed,
Wait a minute. No, I don't
did
know
you
nothing
not
about.
tell your homegirl ahead of time?
I
Bitch.
don't know nothing about that, but I know when I would sneak off and be,
Just in case. My
hanging with
mama
my
called
friends, drinking and smoking, but I wasn't laying up in nobody's bed.
laid up in the bed, at
Nope,
a concert, at
nope,
somebody's house, at a
nope.
party, anywhere. Anywhere. If you told your mama I was going here and you tell your homegirl, just in case, make up a story, make up a lie, such and such. I did that shit plenty of times when I was growing up.
Let me answer,
And my
Cat.
friends did that to me. I'm really gonna be over here. If if my mom call, tell her your mom at church, or tell her, it's something. You prepare for that shit.
Right.
Mhm.
Talent, if you like this so much and you want us to go on a tour, I need funds. I'm like everybody else. You need to cash at me.
Y'all need to quit lying like
You
y'all ain't start fucking till y'all turn 21. Get the fuck out of here.
I wasn't I didn't do nothing in high school. I didn't do
So
nothing.
all y'all was virgins till y'all got married.
Huh?
All y'all was I'm talking to the chat.
Oh,
All
okay.
y'all was married until y'all got. All y'all was virgins till y'all got
Girl, we
married.
all pure as the driven snow. What do you
Y'all ain't had sex in high
No,
school
I honestly no, I did not.
or junior high.
I'm begging Talent. I'ma need
Some of y'all
cash
fucked
app.
in grade school, but I ain't gonna hold you.
I need to have cash apps before I do
Fast ass
tour.
tails. Fast ass. All
Sassy and
right,
Hawk.
Sassy, hello. Somebody with me. Somebody
Well,
with me.
see,
Okay.
Creole says, yeah, look, Creole agreed. Creole said, yeah,
Yeah, all y'all out here, some of y'all on here, you content creators, y'all done had babies at 14, 15, 16, 17.
right,
Come
right,
on now. I ain't the only
right.
one who was fucking in high school.
And Real Mama Fifi says she's still a virgin. I know that's right, Real Mama Fifi. Don't let these people talk up under your clothes.
But
I
thank
know
you,
this.
Sassy. Mhm.
Oh, and keeping it real says she's still a virgin with 2 kids. I know
You
that's
know
right.
what?
I know that's right. Keeping it real. You better tell somebody.
Sassy said, me and my girls always had our story together. Thank you.
Girl, keeping it real said, I know about that virginal stuff. I know. I know. I've been there. I've been to the mountain, and it's an immaculate conception twice. Go ahead.
I ain't been to the mountain, but somebody been to the valley.
You know, I'm good.
I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Shit,
Ooh,
get down there. Downtown.
youngest said she.
That's the way to my heart.
Hey, youngest is on your side. You getting them, girl. You get. I just wasn't. I don't know.
I was fast.
Yeah, I was.
I was a very what do you
I
call those
wasn't.
kids? Um
Look at Angie, girl. You getting them
what
on your
word? Why I
side.
always forget what I want to say when I'm talking to y'all?
I'm
Like one
sorry.
of those kids who just be bad just because. You know what I'm talking about,
A
Cardio.
delinquent? No.
No.
Oh,
Well,
okay. Okay.
okay. You know what?
I thought I was okay. My
I'm
bad.
gonna act like you didn't say that
My bad. My
because
bad.
I don't want to tell all my business.
Look,
I
Charlie,
don't want to tell all my business.
Charlie,
Charlie,
get
where you
your
been?
hind pockets up here. What are you doing down in the chat? Get your butt up here. What are you doing? She talking about she was innocent, but everyone thought I was fast because I was loud and a fighter. You get ready to get in a real fight if you don't hit that daggone thing. Look at Real Mama. Girl, you getting them. She
Y'all
says
know y'all was fast. I was the only fast one.
they
You know
all
what?
saying they fast. I feel like the odd man out. I didn't do anything in high school.
I
I
never
was
forget.
I was running track and dancing. I didn't. and I was smoking weed and hanging
I
out.
was dancing all right. Dancing on that D. Dancing on that D. Okay, shut up. Let me
Look,
stop.
that's right, real mama. All of these women were baby kids. Okay.
Everybody want to act innocent like the hood table was the only one getting her back blown out in high school. Fuck all y'all.
Damn, you was
I
getting
was
blown out. Oh my
I
god.
was getting the shit blown out. Okay.
I'm
Me
with
and Charlie
Corio.
are the only ones.
I was 19 when I finally lost my virginity. Almost, yeah, I was
I was
19.
I was a
Girl,
little
I ain't
older
even
than
gonna
that.
tell
I
y'all
was
what
in
age I
college.
was.
I tell mine because I ain't got but a body count of 3, so I'm proud of myself.
I know that's right.
Child, let me tell
Wait a
you.
minute,
Fran
Fran
said
put
horizontally.
Fran put horizontally. What does? Oh my god! And then youngest put, I married my high school sweetheart, 39 years. Lord, you
Real
ain't never
mama's
even
talking about 3 babies.
real
Still a
mama
virgin.
messy. But wait, youngest said, girl, you ain't never test drive nothing else. You only have
I
to
at
worry
least
about
test drive 2 others before I got.
right
What?
before you that long. Youngest, I'm just joking, baby. I think
Mama
that's
just
something.
assume that's some good shit because
Yeah,
even if that was her
good.
first,
He got that
39 years later,
good.
39
Okay.
years later, it got to be good. It
Yeah,
got to
youngest,
be good.
that's very admirable. Congratulations, baby. That is
Absolutely.
something to absolutely be proud of. Absolutely.
Now, Big Red Slaps is in here. He just came back in the chat when we talking about
There
He
goes your
was
having sex
sex.
in high
he
school.
was in
Big Red Slaps, did you have sex in high school?
The hood table want to know.
I ain't think look at Creole. She got a
Was
mouth
you
out.
blowing backs out in high school under the bleachers?
Oh.
Big Rigs.
Oh, but men, yeah, men. I don't even think they
He
care.
Indeed.
said,
They don't even.
indeed. See, there you go.
What'd he say? Lord, oh
He said,
God.
indeed, and he ain't talking about the job website.
Look, Angie says she's a Scorpio. Are Scorpios supposedly highly sexual or something? Because when people want to, blame it on alcohol. That's what we're gonna call sex. They always want to claim Scorpio. What is that their What the hell? Are Scorpios like really highly? Do they have a high sex drive?
Fran just made me laugh. She's gonna start her whole face in five,
Right, and
four,
when you
three,
doing it
two, one.
right, and when you doing it under the bleachers, don't you get dirt everywhere and grass and bugs, ants and no. Look at him, junior high school. Lord, let me get up out of this chat. Y'all nasty.
My
Y'all
son Cameron
fast.
walked into the room, so I'm gonna play innocent. Cameron,
Uh,
you didn't hear nothing I said, right?
look at
Hey,
real mama.
YouTube
Real mama.
nephew.
Why you smiling like that? Did you hear
Look at
anything I said?
He didn't hear nothing.
You didn't hear nothing?
look at look
Cameron.
look at real mama. I
What is
lost that
what,
cherry
I
at
mean,
15.
I didn't know
What
this was
what
Freaky Friday. I thought this was like the hood
So
table
you
or
didn't
something.
hear? Oh my God! Get out of here! Oh my God!
that's
No, we're not talking
it.
about. We're talking about Jesus and how he slept with Mary, and he didn't have sex for real, but she had a baby anyway, and that's all we talking about.
And I did not think about the cracks in the steps. Absolutely, there's no way I would do
Oh
something
my God!
like that. But I know
He
plenty of
said we inappropriate.
we what?
He said we are inappropriate,
He
Corio.
Leave
just
us
think
old ladies alone.
yeah, he just
You hear
thinks
Charlie say, "Leave us old ladies alone."
we're too old to be talking like this.
Allowing y'all to talk like this.
Did y'all
Boy,
hear what he said? He said,
you
"YouTube
would
aunties, they allowing y'all to talk about
that's
stuff
right.
like
You wouldn't be here if your mama wasn't talking like that.
right,
Stop.
right.
Look
You
at
wouldn't
her.
be as chocolate as you are if I wasn't doing what I was doing."
Yeah, I know.
Oh
I didn't do it
Lord.
in high school,
Okay. He
but
get
I'm
ready to
just
throw
saying.
up.
No, you couldn't have came in high school. Bye. You know what?
Hey,
No, no, no.
YouTube
Let me tell
nephew.
y'all. No, no, no. Let me tell y'all since he brought it up. Okay. No, let me tell
Yeah.
y'all. Bye, Cameron. Don't you got somewhere to be? In high school, his father was
Oh
the
Lord.
best friend of my man.
Okay.
So
That's
you hear him talking about
that's
I could have been
TMI.
born in when you
That's
was in high school.
that's TMI for Cam. Okay.
But what had happened was after high school, I was still with my guy and we ended up breaking up. And years passed, and then I met his father again, because of course we was friends in high school. We all hung around the same people. But I never was really like attracted to his father in high school. You know, it just, you know, it is what it was. I wasn't attracted to him. And that's the honest the truth. I used to thought he was a pet peeve because he used to always fuck with me all the time. He was one of those kids in high school who always fuck with you, always was funny, always doing jokes and pranks. You know what I mean? One of those type of people. And so afterwards, when I grew up, got out of high school, I broke up with my high school guy, and his father had went to the military. And when he came back from the military, his wife, who he was with, lived across the street from me. Now I ain't seen him since high school. I ain't seen his wife since high school. Again, we all went to school together. Then we ended up, this was in the projects, by the way. The projects, my projects. Okay.
Girl.
This was in the projects. And I had my first, I told this story before, but I had my first baby, my oldest son, in the projects. And my friend from high school, which is his dad, he moved across the street with his girl. But he didn't really move with her. She moved there because they had, at the time, was already separated. I hope y'all follow me. They were separated. She lived in the projects across the street from me. He would come over there to get his kids and whatever, visit whatever, right? He found out my ass lived across the street. And I swear to motherfucking God, from that day forward, he did not leave me alone. Leaving his baby mama house, coming across the street. What up? What you doing? How you doing? How you been? Nigga, why is you over here?
Girl.
Why is you over here? Your baby mama right across the what? Well, if you don't go somewhere, that's how it was for a long time. He kept hitting on me. You know, I always liked you since high school. You know, I was like, yeah, I know. But your baby mama, even though y'all separated, this is so messy.
Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot like
me?
Go ahead.
Girl, the shit was messy than a motherfucker. And I told y'all about this shit before. The people who've been following me for a long time from my other channel. And
right, friend. Exactly, friend.
For y'all newbies, this is how I met Cameron. This is how I got with Cameron's dad. But and he went outside on the back patio, so he ain't no longer around. Girl. But he out there smoking. But anyway, so what had happened was he kept hitting on me, whatever. I kept, no, leave me alone. I want to talk to you, nigga, whatever. Finally, I just was like, damn, all my friends were like, the dude been like you since high school. He got a job, he got a car, he went to the military, he got, why don't you give him a chance? Because his baby mama live across the street.
Girl.
So this what had happened. We started fucking around with each other, right? I gave him a chance.
And you got
fucking around. Hold on. We started fucking around with each other. I gave him a chance. Y'all gonna love this story.
Girl.
It might be content tomorrow, but I don't give a fuck.
Girl.
So we started talking, and then next thing you know, his baby mama found out.
Girl, this story is, go ahead.
She found out. And because at first,
I'm appalled.
I'm the kind of person who, if I'm standing across the street from my ex and he messed with a girl and we all know each other from high school, I'll be like, what the fuck is going on? What?
Girl.
Even though we ain't still together. So anyway, so when we first started messing around, I was like, you can't park outside my house. Go down the street somewhere. Park in another project, another, building, whatever. And so one night she had saw him actually come from my apartment, and she started going around the project in the middle of the night looking for his car because she was upset. Because not only was she upset that we were fucking around, she felt like we all knew each other from high school. How could you be fucking around with this bitch? And I'm directly across the street, even though we ain't together no more, right? So she started driving around the projects in the middle of the night. We would see her because we literally right across the street. We'd be looking out the window. She'd start that motherfucking car and be gone like 20, 30 minutes. That happened for some nights in a row. Then next thing you know, she came back one night and she parked that car so fast, she almost ran over the curb and ran in that project. And me and him just look at each other. And we was like, oh, shit. He took off running. He grabbed his keys. He took off running and he ran to where his car was. And he called me. That bitch done scratched up my motherfucking car. She done broke the antenna. She done knocked the lights out the car. She tore his motherfucking car up. And so the next day he called the cops and he reported it. The cops wouldn't do anything because they was like, well, did nobody see her do it? Y'all can say she did it. Did nobody see her do it? She rode on his car with lipstick, the same lipstick color on her lips all the time. And so we couldn't do anything about it. So what we did was my grandmama, who was alive at the time, she lived about a good maybe, not a mile, but maybe 9 blocks away in a house. And I had asked her, can he park at her house? This was all until we moved because we knew we had to move because I couldn't constantly stay across the street from this girl, right? And so my grandma was like, well, I don't care, but I ain't gonna be watching that motherfucking car. You know how grandparents are. I don't give a fuck. Park outside, but I ain't watching the car. And so anyway, one night we just wake up in the middle of the night. We hear a car and we look out the door. She left. She was gone for a lot longer than she normally be gone. And we think it's because she was just rolling around. Look for this car because she knows he's over there, right? So one night it was just a long time. And he said, man, I think something is up. I think she found my car. He grabbed his keys. He took off running. He ran all the way there. Outside my grandma's car, his car was on flats. My grandma's house, his car was on flats. All the shit he replaced, because he had a brand new car at that time. What's that car called that looks like a shark? It was back in the day. It was like in the back, it looked like a shark.
I have no idea.
And it was so cool. It was like a newer car, a newer edition. It cost like 20-some thousand, and this is in the 90s. And it cost 20-some thousand. It was a nice ass car. And he had it laid and tricked out and everything. So she fucked his car up again. I called my grandma. Grandma, you didn't hear nothing else? I told y'all I wasn't gonna be watching that damn car. No, I didn't hear nothing. Okay, grandma. Whatever. So we called the cops again, reported to the cops again. Well, did anybody see her? Nobody saw her. Okay, so this what happened. We kept on fucking around, but I had got to the point where I don't want to see you until we get another place because this bitch is gonna come for me next. I got a car too. I got a little child. She gonna come for me next. So what happened next? One day I'm at work. I come home. It's like wintertime. It's cold. I come home. Why the same color lipstick that she wear that she been writing on his car? Because every time she fuck with his car, she writing that lipstick. Fuck you, motherfucker, and that bitch. And well, she would write everything she got to say about me and him on his car, right? And so on my screen, a project screen is made of metal, right? So she write on the project screen door. You fat bitch, you fucking that fat bitch, you hoe, whatever, on the front and the back door. Now, y'all know lipstick is kind of hard to get out, right? So imagine it on a metal ass door, trying to clean lipstick off a metal ass door. Everybody riding past the project unit and they see in big letters, you fat bitch. You know it all, whatever else you write, right? So my son at the time was like 1.5. The one not by him, the baby I had already before I started messing around with him. I already knew it was her. I knew it was her. Same lipstick, same color. She wear the same lipstick on her lips every day, right? So this what happened. Let me tell y'all why she did that shit. Because of course he wouldn't stop fucking with me, right? So what he did after that, because when they broke up, when they separated, she didn't have a car. He had an older car, and then he bought that brand new fancy car. So he felt bad for her because she didn't have a car. So he let her have the other car, but he was still paying the insurance and he was still paying the car payments, right? So when that shit happened, we planned to go get the car. I drove my shit. He jumped out of my car. He went to her job where she was working. He grabbed the car. He took it to somebody else's house. He bought one of those bars that go over the steering wheel. So you can't drive it. What is it called? Y'all know the bar that you put on the steering wheel.
Yeah.
Okay, so he put that on the steering wheel, right? So she couldn't move the car, even if she found it. She called him. Oh my God, somebody called the car. Oh my God, you need to call the insurance company. You need to call the cops. Somebody stole the car. He was like, bitch, ain't nobody stole the car. I took that motherfucker back. That's when she got mad. And that's when she came for me. Low Jack, no, it wasn't the club. Thank you, Auntie. Club, friend. Thank you. That's what it was, a club. So that's when she came for me. And she came home and she wrote all over my doors. And so when I got home, I saw it. And the first thing I already knew what it was, right? So I got in my little project, got my little baby in the house, went a couple of doors down, called my neighbor, or went and knocked on my neighbor's door and said, "Could you please keep my baby for about an hour?" She was like, "You all right?" "Yeah, we gonna be all right." I called my homegirls. I called him. I'm like, "I'm about to whoop this bitch ass." And I went, my homegirls came over, and then I went across the street, knocked on the girl's door. She never came out because her sister was like, "She didn't do that. She ain't been doing that. Y'all falsely accusing her. She ain't did shit. Leave my sister alone." Blah, blah, blah. She never came outside. I was outside in the cold in shorts and sneakers waiting to whoop her ass. She never came outside. After that, I'm like, okay, the bitch don't want to fight. Maybe she got the message. Leave me the fuck alone. Later that night, I get a knock on the door. I look outside, and when I tell you, our project unit is like, I was way in the back. It was my unit, which probably had 10 apartments. It was a unit across the street, a unit next door, and a unit across that street. So basically, the distance of the units, 2 units going across, it was filled parking lot. Nowhere to park, nowhere to walk. Her entire family was out in my parking lot because of what happened earlier that day. They out there, "Come outside now, bitch. Come outside now, bitch. You want to fight?" And it's just me and my baby in the house. So I called my homegirls. I called my nigga, which was her ex. And I called my cousins and everybody. They had to literally go the back way because you couldn't even come to my front door because it was like a fucking family reunion out there. From the uncles and the aunties on down. Cousins on, it was so deep. All because I went over your house and knocked on your door and tried to fight you one-on-one. So my peeps came. I had to let them through the back door. I was like, okay, y'all just watch my back. Make sure nobody try to jump me while we can fight. We never had a chance to fight because a neighbor called the cops. And the cops came out. And they basically talked to both of us. They talked to her. Basically, they believed my story and didn't believe her because she was over there talking about, "She's harassed me. She tried to threaten me. She want to fight me. She wasn't." They looking at her and looking at me like, "Bitch, you got like 100 people out here in the parking lot, and it's just her and like a handful of people. You expect me to believe that she came over here to try to jump you?" So anyway, after that, we ended up moving. I mean, I moved so fast because I was like through with that nigga. I was like, if you don't find me a place to move ASAP, it's a wrap. I can't go through this anymore. So eventually we found a place to live. And that was that duplex. Where the story I told y'all before, my homegirl boyfriend had came and threatened to shoot up the duplex. Yeah. So if y'all missed that part, just rewind a little bit into this video. That was the duplex where I had moved. And so we never fought. And over the years, she shaded me, I shaded her. I was still with him. We had a baby. We kept their kids, like normal. Before we even met, he always had his kids every other weekend, all weekend. He took care of his kids, paid child support. He was a great father. Still is. Great father to my son. Still is. To all the kids. But she just was upset that we had got together because she felt like we all went to high school together. We were not friends. We were not besties. We were none of that. Me and her literally just went to high school together, and that's it. I didn't hang with her. She didn't hang with me. So that just gives you, it wasn't like friends and I was fucking her, my friends. It was nothing like that. Nothing like that at all. But anyway, that's what had happened. We ended up moving, and eventually through the years, she calmed down. She accepted it, and we just became like cool. She would call me, "Y'all gonna come get the kids? The birthday party." It eventually just smoothed out over the years. But yeah, That's what happened. I just have to tell y'all that story because of what somebody said in the chat. Corey, I'm like, no. Let me tell this story again. That's what happened. Okay, so when Cam said you could have had me in high school, I was like, okay, let me tell y'all the story of why he probably saying that. But yeah, that's what happened. But now to this day, we cool, she cool, I'm cool. His dad is a great dad to all the kids, always has been. Wonderful guy. I ain't got nothing bad to say about his father. And I'm proud to have that man as the father of my child because y'all ain't met Cam in person, but he's very respectable. He's very hardworking. He handles his business. He went to college. Whoop whoop. I have nothing bad to say about that guy. Nothing. Oh, you back? What you want?
Oh no, I just like listening to you just go on about me and how good son I am. And
I
everything,
know you my fave. Don't tell your brother that. Don't tell your brother. That's between us.
Hopefully he don't watch this.
Well, I hope he ain't watching. Cause he sure gonna call me, oh, he your favorite. Nah, me and my kids play like that. Me and my boys play like that. I'll say, Cam, you my fave because it's Monday. Let his brother do something on a Wednesday or Thursday. Oh shit, you my fave. You my fave. Okay, I don't know. Your brother gonna have to compete this week. But yeah, that we all love each other and we all look out for each other. But yeah. So that's the story. So yeah, that's just one story of transparency that I have shared with y'all on my other channel. I don't know if it's shared it over here, but yeah, a lot of shit. I used to be involved in a lot of shit back in the day. That wasn't even the worst of shit that I have been through. But just a little transparency on a Friday night. That's it. What's up, youngest? How you doing? You said that's awesome. Hey, you said that's a great story. I can tell a story, y'all. I ain't gonna tell y'all all my stories because I'll be incriminating myself. I'll never tell y'all all my stories. Y'all be like, bitch, why this bitch still free to walk the earth? Child. Real Mama Fifi. Real Mama Fifi. I'll let you know. I'll send you a message. I'll send you a message on my other channel. Because I have a lot of channels and I don't let them all be known. I don't let them all be known. But anyway, y'all, that's a little story time. That cop probably could have been a whole video by itself, but hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. So Charlie and Coria, y'all gonna still stick to it that y'all ain't never had sex in high school?
It's the God honest truth for me.
I really never did. I was athletic and I didn't have, I mean, believe it or not, smoking weed and stuff, but I just went, I just didn't.
I'll be right back, y'all. Keep talking.
Yeah, I didn't have time. I'd run the track, then I'd go to dance class. Then after dance, actually right after school we smoked. Then I, run track, practice or whatever. Then I go straight to dance class, and then if somebody pick me up, we smoke again, or I go home. You know what I'm saying? I just didn't have time.
I really was more into my basketball and like doing stuff like that than boys. Like I didn't study boys. Like they were my friends, but that's as far as it went for me.
Right. The guys on the track team, they were my buddies. Then I had my anyway, yeah, I don't even want to, I forgot where we were in the commentary. I think, Charlie, have you watched the KRN Wonky Pro saga?
No, I did not. I missed it all. I've been under the weather a little bit.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
That's why I was like, oh my God, I love you. Don't kill me.
I think I'm gonna try. I haven't seen a lot, but I'll try to wrap it up. You know how Lady Nika told Bree that it was Wonky Pro, and Bree, announced it, right? You know that much, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So Wonky Pro, he said someone from over here in the beef sector put a little bug in his ear about what happened.
Mm-hmm.
As far as, oh, you're back. You can tell her. I'm sorry. I was just.
Oh no, you was doing fine.
Here, but I'm not exactly sure. So when I mess up, tell me. Okay. So someone put a little birdie in his ear that KRN, because he knows who KRN is. KRN used his name to lie about doxing someone, and he's very familiar to beef sector because he used to quote unquote be in the beef sector and do commentary on the beef sector. He's like affiliated with Stump Down. So anyway, he did, after he found out, he did a live, and he said he knew who KRN was. He said that he did commentary on KRN for a lot, and he doesn't like KRN. He's never even talked ever to KRN, and that he didn't understand why KRN did that. As a matter of fact, besides Mother, I don't think he didn't like any of the gay men over here, right?
That's basically what he was saying.
Yeah,
Besides Mother.
yeah, he dragged all of them. He didn't like any of them, and he said that this is after Bree told that told who he said said the name Wonky Pro. I keep saying Wonky Pro, that KRN went up under one of his videos and was like, what did he say? Can I have your IG? What did he say, Hood Table?
About what now?
What did KRN write up under
Okay. So he had wrote basically, are you on Instagram and what's the best way to get in touch with you or something like that. I didn't see the comment, but that's just what Wonky Pro said. So basically he asked, was he on Instagram or what's the best way to get in touch with you? And Wonky basically said, before I got married and still yet, I tell people, don't hit me up on Instagram. If you got something to say with me, say it in the comments or make a video and tag me.
Yeah. So that's kind of Hood Table. Isn't that kind of where it stands right now?
That's kind of where it stands right now. I mean, he talked about King Roman, not in a good way. He was over there trying to drag and whoopty woo woo woo. But yeah, he was just basically pissed. Charlie, you probably have to go over there and watch it. But yeah, he was pissed when he found out that he was being accused of doxing. And the whole reason why, let me tell you this. I don't even think Wonky Pro would have found out. But people over here went and hit him up.
Right.
Because of the simple fact that King Roman, when he was doing a video, I don't remember word for word, but he said something or insinuated that he had talked to Wonky Pro. After he had said that, I gave Nika a fake name. I knew she was going to give it to Bree, and it was a fake name. Wonky Pro didn't dox me. Wonky Pro had nothing to do with this, but I already talked to Wonky Pro. Or he said something like that. I can't remember exactly.
I didn't see that video, so I'm not sure what he said.
Right.
About, you know what I mean? About how I don't know.
Right. And so he was like, Wonky Pro, that had nothing to do with it. I talked to Wonky Pro, whatever. So people, I guess they were like, well, damn, you talked to Wonky Pro? And he okay with that? Like, he's okay with him being accused? Go ahead.
When I heard it, I thought maybe they were close. And I was like, oh, shoot, that's a blast from the past name, but you never know who is tight with who on here, who's really talking behind the scenes. So it could have been possible. I just still don't understand,
Well, yeah, nobody really understands, like, I don't know. I probably will never understand that. Like, why would you accuse somebody who did nothing to you of doing something as salacious as doxing? But, people were like, oh, okay, so he talked to Wonky Pro. I think people was just like, well, let me find out if he really did talk to Wonky Pro. And if Wonky Pro is approving of this, or if he's cool with this being used, like that. And so that's what they did. They sent him a kite. He found out what was going on, something he had nothing to do with. He'd been traveling and everything, enjoying his husband, and he made that live. And basically, he was mad. He was pissed. And he was like, I ain't talked to King Roman. We've never talked. We don't associate, nothing like that. I don't like him. I mean, he commenced to dragging him and whoop, 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 whoop. But he basically was like, I don't know why he would do that. I don't know why. But one thing that Wonky Pro did say was, and then he got y'all confused thinking that we talked by putting that comment under my video and saying, are you on IG? Or what's the best way to reach you? And he said that right there will have y'all thinking that we have communicated. And he said we have not communicated ever. So that's basically he's just finding out I've been thrown in this shit. And I didn't dox nobody. Why would I dox Poppy? I don't know why. I don't know how. I don't know. You know, you just gotta watch the video, Charlie. It was pretty.
And maybe maybe KRN has something else up his sleeve. Maybe when he comes out here with a video, he'll be like, hit us with a You never know. It might be something else
It might be 7 more days of
or it might be a big surprise, like this was really the play, or
hey, happy life.
Yeah, something. You know what I'm saying? You never know. With King Roman news, you never know, because he's always got his mind working.
Yep.
Always. He's smart.
I agree. I mentioned that several times. He is a smart man. I think KRN is intelligent. I don't know why he did it, but I'm looking forward to him doing a live. Maybe he'll explain. Maybe he won't explain. Maybe he'll just be like, fuck it, and move on to the next storyline. But let me make sure this is Real Mamas in the chat, okay? I mean, in the back. Hold on 1 second.
This is Real Mama Fifi.
Hey.
Hey, how
Hey,
y'all
Real
doing?
Mama. Fine. You got your bikini ready for Vegas?
Oh, I'm not going to Vegas.
I thought you.
No, I'm going
you
with
were going
Shelly
to DC.
to Shelly's
That's
meet
right.
and greet.
She's going to Shelly. She's going to Shelly's meet and greet.
Yeah. Oh no, it's too hot. I tell you, Vegas is too hot for anybody over 50.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when I go, I usually go after October. And it still be warm then, but it's a lot more tolerable. You can actually get out and walk during the day without sweating and being completely wet.
Well, you have fun at Shelly's then. I hope you have a good time.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I'm going to go down and stay with my family for about a week before.
Mm-hmm.
I was down there, but it was too hot. I came back a few days ago. I could not take the heat. 105. And my sister is one of them people like Whitney Houston. She don't like air conditioning. I told her, I said, listen, I call her Mosetta. I said, Moses might not have needed no air conditioning. Mosetta, you may not need air conditioning. That ain't a real name. I say, but I need air conditioning. She turned it on. Yeah, I said, I might as well be outside sweating. So, and I'm not going to change her because she's up in her 80s. So,
yeah.
I brought my behind on home where I got the air conditioner blasting. I'm in the Midwest. Even though I'm in the process of moving back to that heat. Well, I'm packing. It's either go there or go a little further down south. And I don't know. I just know I'm tired of the winters, the below zero temperatures. And I mean, the kids, even if the temperature was zero, the kids went to school. Once it went 1 degree below zero, the kids could stay home. The schools would be closed. But I never let my son go to school when it was that warm. My other kids grew up at home or in the DC area. But I want to ask a question. I wasn't aware until I came in you all's chat yesterday that Wonky Pro, who has been pretty much non-existent since he fell out with Stump Down. Because, Stump Down turned on me. To the day I changed my name. he was convinced that I was a what is it? I was a troll page, and I told him. I said, he told me, no, that ain't her. Get her out of here. And he just went on and kicked me out, so I never went back. I know he realized he made a mistake later because he continued to see that. Like I missed, it was like Real Mama Fifi, and I had to put the Real Mama Fifi. I was trying to keep the name very similar. But anyway, him at that time, Wonky Pro and Stump Down were very close, and the Hawk didn't seem to have a problem with that relationship, which was always, it's one of them relationships you side eye. He always flirted with Wonky Pro, told, this is in the chat, told everybody how handsome he was. But do you realize that Wonky Pro is related to Honest Road? Not family wise, but in terms of story wise. That's how I got to know Honest Row as a result of what they were doing to him. And when Stump Down do things, it seemed like everybody's afraid of confronting him. So nobody confronts him. Nobody, me, I ain't got no need to confront him. When I walked away, that was it. But I got a mouth and I can say what I want to say regardless. What can they do besides dox me? That's all they're going to do. They're not going to none of my family's homes. And if they play with the wrong one, then somebody going to be knocking on their door. Because a few of them do have top security clearances. So I'm not even concerned. I ain't even worrying about being doxxed. It happens to the best of us. But when somebody did dox me, he did a mild dox because he didn't have enough information. He did a mild dox. Wasn't the right city, but it was the state. And he ended up losing his channel a few weeks later. So all that was gone. I don't know who got it. I really don't care. But yeah, he actually he went to the Dominican Republic for his marriage. That's where things were set up. He actually had a ticket for Wonky Pro, for Honest Row to go. But Stump Down could not stand Honest Row. And he humiliated him. I think even now he's probably still throwing slurs and making comments, but not as much because Honest Row finally got a voice. Start speaking up. Stop being afraid of being harassed. I got a good ignore game when I want it. Now, if I don't want to ignore you, I'm gonna give you some of my time. But I've decided that I'm gonna stop that. Even though this is the beefing sector, I'm not gonna beef unless I'm really, really, really pushed. But just regular pushes, and then I'm gonna let go. I've been ignoring, I'd say, my arch enemy. I've been ignoring her. So I'm hoping that she stopped before I have to open up my mouth to her again.
I'm glad.
Well, let me just verify that this is Happy Life. Happy Life?
Smash it, smash it. You know it.
That's
What's up?
Lord.
This is the wrong chat. That's
What's up? They in the chat talking about you messy. They in the chat.
Man, they love talking about me. I'm the topic.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Hey, Mama Fifi, what's going on?
Hey, how you doing?
Well, let's see what Happy Life got to say real quick, okay?
Sure.
Yeah, I'll be quick anyway. I just want to shout you Hood Table. You're like a mother to me, and Charlie. And Cario, I want to say don't give up on me. I'm likable. I'm enjoyable. I'm fun. I'm entertaining. and I'm smooth. So I just want to shout y'all out, and I'm out.
So basically,
Smooth.
you're 007. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, he literally just it bounced.
Okay. So real Mama Fifi. So you were so Wonky Pro, and when Wonky Pro hit the scene, him and Honest Row became very friendly. So really
Yes.
they had their own little corner over there that the rest of the beef sector wasn't clocking, right?
Right.
Okay. I did not, yeah, because
Yeah.
I did not know any of that. Any of that.
Oh yeah. And Wonky Pro was him and Stump Down came, they were always in each other's lives.
Okay.
And you know, Wonky Pro is more to the spiritual thing, burning the candles. And then what's that? That he's practiced that religion that a lot of sangria. So, it reminds me of wine, whatever it is. But it's that religion, you know, where they
Correct.
in
Sangria. That's
it.
correct. Hispanics tend to practice. It's like their version of voodoo, kind of.
Yes,
Yes.
yes. So yeah, so he was over there. That's how I met him through Stump Down, and but that at that time Stump Down didn't have he wasn't using StreamYard. He just recently went to StreamYard. But they gave, not they, Stump Down gave Honest Road of Blues. I could tell that Wonky Pro liked Stump Down, Honest Road. That's why he invited him to the wedding. And for some reason, he didn't show up. Yeah. I mean, was providing his round trip ticket and everything else that he needed. So he thought of him as a friend. Now I heard something about Stump Down, Wonky Pro about a week ago. Whatever it was, I said it was false. Oh, the fact that they say he don't know how. He's a very smart young man. Okay. On top of being smart, him and his hubby, or I know his hubby, the hunk. I got my southern accent, the HULK, like you know the hunk. Yeah, because he's supposed to be so muscular. And according to, but I don't believe Stump Down. Stump Down was somebody he had met them and all this, you know, and how the body was built. You know, he always talked about. It was almost like a sexual way when he spoke of Wonky Pro and his fiance at that time. But they got enough money. I said, if anybody, you got enough money, you can pay a private detective, and they can get most of the information on certain people unless they got certain clearances. Then you can't, because you know you messing with Uncle Sam, and people don't really want to mess with people that got high security clearances. So if they smart, they won't. Because I had an incident where FBI knocked at my door um, with somebody I didn't know. But anyway, Wonky Pro, Key Pro, I don't know if I believe him. Oh, I know. Well, okay. I asked Wally when Wally came back on the scene. I asked him about DC Gate. I said, you all familiar with that, correct?
Correct.
Yes.
Okay. And I asked him, I said, during DC Gate, who was it that attempted to rape Wonky Pro? Figure if you
Hey,
got, he
what?
said, yeah,
What had happened?
Wait.
I asked, Wonky Pro shared that when he went to, well, it ended up not being DC Gate. It is actually a time when they went to Texas to visit Wonky Pro, Wiley, Rico, the Sleaze, or the bartender.
It was the bartender.
The bartender, yeah.
I don't know. Are you talking about Vegas Gate
No,
or
this is when no, not Vegas Gate. That's
you talking about
Sean Bradley and
well, that's Vegas. That's Vegas.
yeah, they got together. A group of them went down to Texas. While they was down there, everybody was getting drunk on high or whatever. And according to Wonky Pro, um, someone had attempted to rape him.
What?
And oh yeah, now I knew who he said did
Can
it.
we not say the R word? Just say.
Oh, who ate?
Yeah.
Okay.
Aped him. And I know who they said did it, but I wanted him to say, I wanted Wiley to say it. Wiley say, no, that's not how it happened. He said they got drunk and people started fighting, but nobody was trying to ape him. I said, well, that was the story I heard. I say, you said ask anything, and I'm asking that. Was that true? He said, no. He said, but yes, there was a fight. Because Juanki Pro said he had to fight his way out. That's how he got out of there without that happening to him.
So this happened in like a group
Texas.
of the men went to Texas for like a little mini vacation.
Yeah, like a meet and greet because they had never met each other. They had talked to each other on the internet.
And so it went down, right? And
according to Wonky Pro, it went down. I don't know who to believe. I'm telling you.
Have y'all heard of this?
You never heard of that?
I've never heard of this.
I've never heard of this.
But did you hang out in Stump Down's chat?
No.
Okay, that's why.
No, I mean I never heard of this Texas trip.
Oh yeah, Wiley. You'll see Wiley around. I asked about it. I thought it was the DC gate, but he said no. That was a different trip that Wiley went on with VS and other people. But he said no.
That happened in DC, but you're saying, Mama Fifi, that the gay men had a whole separate trip to themselves down in Texas, and that's
correct.
What talking about. Wow, I never knew that. Did you know that, Charlie?
No, and that had to have happened before, or because at DC Gate, Rico the barber and Wiley got into it so bad that they wasn't friends no more. So this had to have happened before that, or if it did happen after, they had to have made up.
Yeah, because I've only heard about DC Gate and the Vegas Gates. I have never heard about Texas Gate.
Me neither.
Yeah, that's what Wiley, he corrected me. He said, no, that was not in DC Gate. That was the trip that we took. Everybody came down to Texas. It was like 5 of them there. I thought they was going to have an orgy, but they said, well, he said, yes, it was a fight, but no one got aped.
Now, just read my book or anybody in the chat. Do y'all remember Wonky Pro going on any of the
I don't remember, but then again, like who did the commentary on this?
Stump Down. It was on Stump Down's channel.
Oh well, yeah, I don't watch. Yeah, so yeah,
yeah.
Mama, just read my book. Could you please come up and tell us which story it is, Chad? Because I'm so lost.
Yes, please.
Yeah, just read my book. Said you're confusing 3 different stories.
3, yeah, because I thought it was DC, but Wiley said no, that didn't happen in DC. That happened in Texas. But I remember the story.
You might be on to something, but I'm not sure. But we're just gonna say allegedly because I don't know. And just read my book. I don't know if she wants to hit the panel, but she said you're confusing 3 different trips. So
I don't know what the 3rd trip is.
So you called it DC Gate, and Wiley corrected you and said no, it happened. All this story happened in Texas. So really, Wiley is saying it happened in Texas and it had nothing to do with DC Gate.
Right.
QI, can you come tell us the story? Somebody, please, child. I don't know this story. I do not remember the
Is
text
QI in
story.
the chat? Hold up,
Yes.
QI in the chat. Okay, QI, one of y'all
She
hit
know
the
it
Come
all,
on,
child.
QI is not shy. Come on up here and get
Come
things
on, QI,
straight.
one of y'all
Because
hit the
I
panel down.
don't know. She's
Well,
saying it.
QI be
Happened
knowing
in
it all,
Texas.
I'm telling you.
I'm surprised. I figured you had heard about it, Corio.
Not to
No.
Texas. I promise you, I did not.
And I ain't
I
heard it
No.
thought I
either.
knew all the gates and all the little trips
Was
and
that before or after DC Gate, QI? Because I'm thinking it was
I
before.
think it was before, if I'm
well, what
correct.
Because
does QI say down there? QI said it happened after in Texas. Official King Payne had this story and others on surviving Wiley.
Yes.
It happened in
Yes.
Texas.
Oh,
Wiley admitted it. Wow.
wow.
Yes.
Well, come on and hit
so
the link and tell us
Tell
the
her, come on
facts.
up here, QI. Come on.
Wow, that
Straighten
is
this old
so
lady out. So if I'm having a
Rico,
senior
the
moment.
barber, and Wiley had to have made up after DC Gate then. Because they
Mm.
was fighting in
well. We
DC. That's
don't
all
know
I
for
remember.
They
we
did
don't
for a while. But apparently when I was going to Stump Down, it was still a lot of hatred between it was a lot of tension between um Rico and
Wiley.
wow Rico and
Stomp down.
Wonky Pro. I
Really?
think even if Wonky Pro liked Rico and forgave him, he couldn't do that because Stump Down was so hard on. He was hard on everybody. If you do get along with him or you don't, I imagine he'll be reading my ass tomorrow. But I don't care because I don't go over there, so I won't know. You know, don't.
Wow.
Well, let me shout out some of the people in the chat. What up, friend? And hey, youngest, how y'all doing? Make sure you guys come on in and like and share the video. What's up, Deanna? How you doing? Shout out to all the members in the chat. I hope you guys are enjoying the show. What up, Tay-Bay? How you doing? And Natural Lux, how you guys doing? Come on in and make sure you like and share the video. Mrs. B, what's up? What's up? How you doing? Y'all, if y'all got the child so
QI will
sisters,
hit the
QI not coming up.
QI will hit.
somebody please, here she go, here she go. Let me just put the
I
banner
know.
up.
Oh, good.
Let
QI.
me make sure this is QI. Is
In the
that you, QI?
building.
All
Hey,
In
right.
the
hey,
building.
Leo, sister.
Hey, baby, how you
Hey, boo.
doing?
Hey, Leo. Happy belated birthday, Charlie.
Same to you, sis. Same to
Oh, you a
you.
All
Leo
right.
too? I'm a Leo too,
Yes.
All
Happy
right.
Team
Charlie.
birthday,
Leo in the
Fifi.
building.
It's coming. It haven't got here. It'll be next week.
Well, I'm gonna make sure I tell it early. That way, if I forget today, I ain't forget.
Okay.
Yeah. Happy birthday early.
Thank you. It's a
Yeah, but this
blessing. But go
this
ahead.
okay, so this particular story is different from DC Gate. I found out about it through watching Official King Payne Surviving Wiley series. He
Wow.
did
Okay.
about, I don't know, 7 videos or something, and each time he had a different victim on there.
Wow.
I even went up there to speak because I feel as though I'm a victim of Wiley, but not in that kind of manner. But
Not
at
the
any rate,
essay conviction.
right.
Okay.
But at any rate, Wonky Pro had gone to Texas. Him and Wiley were supposed to be doing a podcast, so it was just him and Wiley. And Wonky Pro said that he got drugged and then put
I
out the
forgot
house or
that.
something like that. He had to call a cab or an Uber. He ran outside to get a cab, but Wiley ended up calling an Uber for him because wherever they were, they didn't, Wannabe Pro, I think he's from New York. So he was thinking it was like New York where you could run outside and catch a cab. And so they ended up calling an Uber or whatever, and he made it back to the hospital. So he didn't speak about it for a while. And I think he came out like during the Surviving Wiley or whatever. And I think he contacted Official King Payne, and that's like he told this story, and that's where that story came from. But Wiley has a lot of wild, salacious stories out here.
So it was just those two. It wasn't like a group of them. It was those two trying to do a podcast, and something went down, and Wonky Pro had to escape. It sounds
Right.
like.
He said he was drugged.
He had to escape.
Well, I mean, if you got to run and you outside and you think you want to catch a cab, it does. I mean, allegedly, that.
And who was he
Mm-hmm.
running from again?
Wiley.
Let me go on mute.
I just had to hear it again. Cause I'm picturing Wiley running with his leg, trying to chase Wonky Pro.
With that
Which way
eye.
did he go?
That
Which
was
way did he
scary.
go?
Does
Imagine what Wonky Pro was thinking.
Does Wiley admit this allegedly?
Yeah, he did. He does it. He doesn't admit that it was a attempted what you call, but he
Great.
does. Yeah, but he does admit to, he does like Mama Fifi was saying, he will admit to some of it. Just like he admitted to it was another situation. It was sort of like a catfish situation or something where somebody came on and they was catfished and they said like when they got there he came to the door naked in a towel and it wasn't a person that they thought it was going to be. It was a lot of stories. I don't know if official King Payne still has up all those videos or whatever, but he had a whole series dealing with Wiley.
Oh my goodness. Now
Girl,
Vina said in the chat that wasn't King Payne just talking about it again a couple of days ago. And he might
Yeah, I
have,
wish
because of all the shit going on with Wiley right now, he might have spoke about it a few days ago.
it was
good.
like people coming out of the woodworks from everywhere. Everywhere, like talking because Wiley be pulling a lot of stunts.
I hear my okay. We gonna stay on Texas. That was
Child,
like
child.
Mama Fifi. You dropped a bomb. I knew. It sounds vaguely familiar, but Wonky Pro being involved. You know how you've heard something, but it's been so many years you forget all about it, and it kind of sounds somewhat familiar. But I believe you, QI. I believe you, Mama Fifi, that this story was told. But damn, oh my god.
And I'm not
If
laughing at
you
the situation. I promise I'm not, because anybody who attempts to do anything like that,
right.
it's not right. I'm laughing at these comments in the chat. Uh Now Deanna did say she does remember that way back in the day, and thank you, Deanna, for posting the hood table cash app if y'all want to donate. But Natural Lux says stop it. Who said you didn't know if he was looking at you or looking for you?
You know what? Who said that?
That
That's
was Natural Lux.
that's
But you just
That's
gotta.
why I
I'm
started laughing.
right. I'm sorry. You just gotta think about it. Like imagine poor little Wannabe Pro. Like he they done drugged him and then he wake up and he see this vision and stuff.
you know
And
what?
then he
Child,
got to.
child. What up, Where
Well,
Me and Mike Lewis and Where Me? What up, y'all?
But yeah, if he had to run out, then I can believe it's possibly he had to fight his way out.
yeah,
And
cause
then you look back and then there's somebody limping and stuff running towards you and stuff.
wait,
He
wait.
like, you ain't gonna get
Yeah,
this little
cause
booty. You ain't been
Wiley's
at this little booty.
Wiley's tall, and he's
He's
not.
big. He
Yeah,
like
He's he's
he's
big,
6'2",
big.
6'3",
He's
and
he's
big.
and fat.
Yep.
but you know what, y'all. But Wonky Pro said he from the projects. He said he can fight. So,
Oh yeah, he took
but don't
martial
have.
arts too for years.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but you
Wonky Pro
can't.
from the hood, from the
Yeah, but you
project.
can't
Yeah,
fight when you're drugged. Allegedly, that take you. You really at a disadvantage.
Deanna,
I
right.
think it traumatized him. I think it traumatized him because it took him a long time to come out and talk about it.
Oh,
I'm gonna need y'all to put Deanna in the corner and turn her chair around.
what's she doing down
She's
there?
talking about Nightmare
But
on
yeah,
Wiley Street.
yeah, y'all should go see them Surviving Wiley series. You'll be
I
like
am.
wow, and
Thank you, QI, for directing me, because I had no idea. But Deanna in the chat talking about Nightmare on Wiley Street.
And look at Linda talking about visions of Igor. Look,
Linda.
Wiley,
because
I have
look, he been stalking. He still ain't stopped stalking Armand Wiggins yet. Poor Armand.
not physically, just on the internet, right?
Yeah, cyber stalking.
Cyber
But
stalk.
he admitted it was no problem. I mean,
Oh,
when I asked them, and every story is a little truth to it. So that's why I say, I mean, he said Wonky Pro said he had to fight his way out. So if they saying he ran out, it's conceivable that he had to fight himself out. That's why he ran. Even with martial arts, four against one. Because I know it was Wiley, him, he said, and two of his other friends. So it wasn't just Wiley and Wonky Pro.
then,
Oh,
then
and
heard
Rico. Rico was one of them.
Rico was what?
He was down there. Rico,
Bartender?
the bartender. Yes.
Did he
What?
did he have to fight his way out?
No, he
I'm
didn't.
not sure. I'm not
No,
sure
he
about
didn't.
Rico though.
If Rico had a fight, I know Rico was whooping ass.
Yeah,
Like,
little Rico can fight. I really
yeah, Rico
felt
can fight.
he got
With
paused.
the Wonky Pro, I thought it was just Wiley and Wonky Pro. I didn't think it was a situation, with Rico. I might be wrong, but I didn't think Rico was involved in this one because I don't know if Rico and Wiley have seen each other since DC. Do y'all think they have?
I didn't think so, no.
I thought they
That's why I
hated
think
each
it was
other.
Uh,
before DC. I think this happened before DC 8 and all that. Because Wonky Pro didn't go there. But I know Rico was there.
Are you I don't know well, I mean, I wasn't there for any of the stories, so I can't say because I thought if this happened after DC Gay, there's no way Rico and Wiley would have been around each other.
Well,
At
And I'm
Deanna
just
said
going to,
Rico would have told us Rico never been around him. That's what Deanna said.
Right,
But
and Rico
yeah,
tell his tea. He doesn't. Rico will to spill his own tea. That's one thing about Rico. He'll spill it before he lets somebody
and
else.
if it had something to do with Wiley, he would definitely spill it.
Oh my
oh
God!
yeah,
Well,
Yes,
then he the one to ask. I'm not the one to ask him because since I was in Stump Down's chat and I was laughing or in the amen section, Rico was angry at me, because he and I had a confrontation. And I told him this is just entertainment. Yes, what he said was funny, and I laughed. I didn't laugh about his medical condition and all that. That's not a drag. That's not funny. I don't laugh at that. But he made other
that's
jokes.
but that's why going on any meet and greet with Wiley, just like I told Lemon, I was like, Lemon, y'all probably gonna need that armed security for Wiley.
Hell yeah.
but see, Lemon's a big dude himself, so it's not like Lemon's
And Lemon does not. He don't want to be by himself in
he
no room, in no compromise, because Wiley will come out and lie and say he slept with him, he touched him or something.
Yeah, but Mama Fifi, they're saying Rico did not go to the Texas situation. So, and
Oh,
I don't think
okay.
it either.
Well, I
But
stand corrected.
but let me tell you something. You dropped some hot, piping hot tea up here. Do you understand me, young lady?
Even if it's confused. Even if
hmm
I'm a confused
We
senior,
could
tell
react.
youngest
Even if
I
it's a
said
little
thank you.
confusing, you came with a lot of truth. And
You
it's
sure
truth
did.
that the majority of people didn't know. Because
Yeah,
it was like actually in the T sector with King Payne, and a lot of people in the B sector weren't really over there participating at the time.
right. So, but yeah, Rico. Deanna says Rico wasn't in Texas, but she's heard the story. Well, you said why he did it. I'm not sure. Hi,
So
Miss.
she heard the story that Wonky Pro was there.
Oh, verbal assassin is like QI. They've been here forever. So,
hmm Uh,
well, they
Now
know
this was
all
in
the.
Texas.
I know.
This was in Texas, Mama CC.
Right. Yeah. I was saying, but Wonky Pro was in Texas.
Yeah, but
He was
Rico
in Texas
wasn't.
with Wiley. Yeah,
Yeah,
with
Rico
Okay.
Wiley.
wasn't. Yeah,
And they
but
were
Rico.
supposed to be doing a podcast amongst the two of them. They
Yeah,
were supposed to be doing a podcast. So
yeah,
Wonky Pro met up with Wiley for the purpose of a podcast, not knowing that he was putting himself in a compromising
because
position.
face it,
Yeah.
Wonky Pro, from what I saw, he's not a bad looking guy. He's Afro
No.
Latino, and if
He's a cutie.
if that's
Yeah.
the kid,
A little
you
thing.
you should show. I could imagine someone trying to talk to him, not trying to do anything else nefarious, but at least try to shoot your shot and see if you could get something drummed up. And he did say, Hood Table did say that Wonky Pro is in the entertainment type business. So I can see where this is adding up. He went down there to do something for a podcast, which is entertainment, and it went sour, allegedly. That's a trip.
Well, I wonder
Whew.
if it had, when you say Rico, since a lot of people don't think it was that Rico, Wonky Pro did mention in his video when he was going responding to the KRN shit, he said that the other Rico, the Rico
Yeah,
the Brat, that they
the
were supposed
sleeves
to
or the
do
brat.
like a feature film or movie in Texas.
Maybe that's the
I
Rico that
wonder if that's the Rico.
I think that's probably
Real
That's
Mama Fifi.
possible.
because
Because he said Rico moved to. He
from
said
New York to
Rico.
Texas.
This is what Wonky Pro said. He said that Rico the Brat had got busted prostituting in New York, and he ran to Texas and moved to Texas. And that Wonky Pro had to go. They were working on a feature film, so he had to travel all the way to Texas to do this feature film with Rico.
Maybe,
So that's why I'm wondering if maybe you got the two Ricos mixed up,
yeah, I
or
think so, Mama Fifi. I
That's
think.
possible. I just knew Rico. I assumed it was Rico because I
Mhm.
don't really know the other Rico. Uh,
okay.
Rico the Brat.
And
I
I don't
think
know
I've
if
only
it's him
seen.
either. I'm just saying there's a couple of Ricos
Yeah.
in the sector.
Girl.
There's never been a time when Wiley has met up with any guys, and some women too. There's some stories out there like with women too, because I think Storm Monroe just recently did a story about his ex moderator and a lot of his ex mods and stuff, his producers. Coming out and speaking on Wiley, but Wiley got a lot of stories out here. You just have to creep around and find them out like through Storm or through King Payne and people in that circle.
So Wiley done had a lot of kerfuffles.
Yes, and
Exactly.
now Wally talking about how he like Ussy real better than he ever did before, and he wants a child. I just hope he be
He
honest.
always he's always been saying that. He's been
Oh,
saying that
really?
from the beginning.
He do not
He's
need
like
no
ashamed of
child.
himself.
He don't need no
Yeah, he's
children
ashamed of
anyway.
No,
he
he.
he's he's ashamed of himself. He's one of them people who won't even admit that he's gay or bisexual.
Yeah,
Know that
it's someone else on here like that.
I didn't know he was bisexual. That's interesting.
Yes, he is bisexual. Yep, he admitted that a long time ago.
Wow.
Bisexual,
Well, I gotta.
trisexual,
Cray,
child.
I'm not gonna even tell you what I want to say. I
Yeah.
think it's perverted, but anyways,
Oh Lord.
uh,
Oh Lord.
I'm about to go. I'm about to go finish cutting my yard, but I just want to come up and
Thank
clarify that.
Well, I thank you
thank you
Well,
so
for
thank you,
helping.
QI.
Thank you, boo.
All right, no
But
problem.
yeah,
I'll
there are things I
Leo
wouldn't say
season.
on here.
Yes, Leo.
Thank you
much.
so much. She dropped down. Yeah, thank you so much, QI, because QI been around for a long time. So I knew once she said, that wasn't the right. I knew she probably come up here and clear up some things. Now again with the Ricos, it could have been the other Rico, but I'm not sure, so I'm not gonna say because I'm just not sure.
I
But or it could be a
Right.
whole nother
we
Rico.
know
I don't know. But
we know 100%, damn near 100%. It's not Rico the bartender though.
right, it's not probably not Rico the
No,
bartender because they said he
no.
literally only went to one gate, and that was the
Oh,
DC
The gate.
gate.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
okay.
The hood
Then I
table, you
wasn't.
didn't see that Wiley series? No, I didn't. Deanna, I didn't. I need to really go look at it. See, it's a few things I need to binge watch this weekend. That's what I'm gonna do. Fuck all y'all here on this YouTube panel. I'm gonna ignore y'all until I binge watch my shows.
She don't love us no
Unless
more.
Corio or Charlie send me something say, girl, be able to get over here. But
I was about to say,
I
Coriel,
really
she don't love us no more.
no.
Look,
I really need to
listen,
binge watch some shows. I need to
Charlie,
get
you
it back to
might
my
be on
TV show reviews.
right. You might be on your own because I got some. I watched this series called The Boys
Oh,
on.
I heard about that. Is it
I
good?
started
Oh,
watching
it's
it.
excellent.
Do we
And
need to review it, Corio?
Jensen
I'm
Ackles is fine as
already
hell.
finished the third year, so
Oh shit. Oh, we wait.
right.
Yeah, I
And
would be
so
waiting
but
behind.
I didn't realize the third year was out, and it's all the series, so I could just sit there and watch the whole third year back to back to back. So that's what I'm planning on doing. So Charlie, you might be on your
Charlie, you gonna be on your own this weekend, girl, because
yeah.
we gonna be
Girl, I'll be
no,
watching The
you're not,
Boys
Corio.
too.
You ain't gonna have me do that. Let me take it back. Let me take back that I'm gonna take it back.
Mm-hmm.
Because Corio, you gonna make me be messy.
I'm not making you be messy.
Corio, what channel is The Boys on?
Prime Video.
Prime. Okay.
Yes,
Y'all
ma'am.
better get that Amazon Prime. Amazon Prime is where it's be at. And you not only get a lot of great movies, but you get all those discounts and all those Amazon Prime deals.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, I use them.
Yes. Well,
Yep, I
then,
sure do too.
yeah, it's on Amazon Prime, Mama Fifi, and it's really good. It's
It's
a
got some fine men on there too, baby.
well, yeah, fine. They
Oh, really?
got nice bodies, yeah. But Mama Fifi, it's about superheroes, but it's so much more. It's not like a Marvel movie. It's got
Okay.
sex, murder. It's a real story under the guise of superheroes. Being a superhero is kind of extra with all the shit that's going on. It's good.
Hmm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My man got me into it, and
And
I'm on the first season.
yeah, and then there's something else. Them, if you're looking for something that's kind of mysterious and them is really good too. But anyway, yeah. But you sure did come up here and tell me something I did not know about the beef sector.
Yeah.
Same.
Even if it's a little confused. I remember I remember enough because Stump Down drilled that in, and I know Wonky Pro had to be tired of hearing it. I mean, because I get tired. You don't want to be thinking about ape, male or female. You know.
But I don't want you going up on panels asking, people that have issues questions because I don't want him to cuss. It would hurt me if I heard that he cussed you out or something and talked to you real bad because right now he's unpredictable.
Yes, he is. Oh yeah, because I
Is y'all
asked
talking about
him,
y'all
did
still
he
talking
take
about
his
what's his name?
medicine?
Yeah.
I
Oh,
said,
y'all
you
still
back
talking
on
about
your
Wiley? I'm
medication?
sorry.
Yeah, Wiley. Yeah.
I'm sorry. Cameron had came through and I was talking to my son. I'm sorry.
Oh. But yeah,
Hey,
I asked
YouTube
him.
nephew.
Girl,
I
he done
said,
went back out on the back porch. He back there blasting his music and turning up all by himself, child. But what's up, Team Breezy? What up, Team Breezy?
well,
I
I'm
know
gonna
that
get on
Team
down,
Breezy.
ladies. I can't think of anything else.
Well,
Mama,
thank you for joining us, real
it's
Mama Fifi.
always a pleasure.
Always,
Sure.
Yeah.
Huggies.
And thank
always a
you
pleasure.
all. Y'all have a nice evening. I'm gonna
You
be
All
in
right, and you
chat.
have a good weekend
too.
as well. And happy early
I
birthday.
Yeah, happy early
Happy early birthday.
birthday.
thank you.
You're
You're
welcome.
welcome.
This is the first year that I've been celebrate. I'm going to celebrate. I
Oh,
hadn't been celebrating because somebody close to me died around my birthday, and
Oh,
I just stopped celebrating it about 10 years ago.
okay.
And
oh,
I've decided this year I am. So I got a ticket. I'm gonna fly out for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'm
Oh,
hanging out with my girlfriend in North Carolina, South Carolina.
and then I'll fly back home.
Well, you
Well, you
have you
have a
fun.
wonderful time and a safe travels.
And be
I hope you have the bestest of birthdays.
and make
Well,
sure
thank you.
sure you're wearing your mask because C-19 is on the rise.
Yeah, have your mask
Yes.
on that plane, okay?
Yes.
Oh
Also, stay
yes.
hydrated because it's hot as hell down here in the south.
Oh yes. She's in Florence, South Carolina. I'm going to make sure I wear my mask. I'm gonna ask her if she gotten her vaccines. That's when I didn't get COVID until this year, and mine wasn't bad because, in fact, after they told me I had COVID, they took too long. They were so packed that I ended up leaving out AMA. I told them I go home. Give me the medicine, the antivirals,
Mm-hmm.
the steroids, and I
Mm-hmm.
did fine. I isolated, kept
Mm-hmm.
myself hydrated,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't have a lot of people coming in. I had my food and stuff delivered,
Mm-hmm.
and I didn't have a problem. I
Good.
healed up, so I
Good.
think
Well, Real
because I'd
Mama,
had.
don't let me find out you down there being fast, though.
Oh, I plan on being fast.
Oh,
I don't know how
Lord.
much
Oh,
longer I got
Lord.
left, but I already done told her we're gonna go
Oh,
to the juke joint.
Uh-uh.
well, you
Yes,
have fun. You know what? You earned it. Go out there and have the most fun that you can
Yes.
have.
I
Just
am.
be
Yeah.
safe. Be safe,
All
okay?
right, I
All
will.
right. All right,
Bye bye.
sugar. Bye bye. What up, Taylor Made? How y'all doing? Now, hold up. Somebody said something about check the community wall. Hey, Queenie, check whose community
Oh
wall?
God, here we go again. Happy. Aw. Who?
But whose community wall are we talking
Oh
about?
God, here we go. Check his just to be
Do
sure,
you think?
because it could be his. Go
Do you
ahead,
think
check
it's
it.
what's his name's?
Go ahead and check. What's his faces?
All right, let me go over
Because
there.
it's probably him.
Okay.
She's somebody said King Roman.
Oh, King Roman. Okay, King Roman. Boo. Did she go on mute?
I don't know, Chad, but I'm gonna go look too, cause I'm
Oh, he's going live. Yeah, I knew he was
What time?
gonna go live. 8 o'clock, babe. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Okay, and my time is 7 p.m. Central.
So it's 8 o'clock here.
He said, "Let's drag Young Key Ho for the
Oh,
Puerto Rico films."
for the what?
You know the Puerto Rico films. You know films like gay,
Oh,
like film.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So he's going live at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Oh.
I told y'all King Roman News was probably gonna go live sooner or later.
Oh Lord.
And I
it's
told y'all I
about
couldn't
to go
wait.
down.
I couldn't wait to hear what he gotta say.
I'm gonna do it in my voice. It's about to go down.
But he's doing it on his backup channel, y'all.
I'm already subscribed.
Yes, he's doing it on the King Roman on Go. So let me click on this link just in case some of y'all are not following him over there. Let me go ahead and put it on the
Look at Miss
link.
Queenie said I wasn't going to bring any mess. Hey,
No, Queenie, you already know we support King Roman over here. I'm just doing
yes.
We
commentary. I'm
also
just doing
support Mess a
commentary.
little bit too, child.
And we
We like
definitely, it's the
Don't
Beast
say that.
Tour.
Don't
It's the
say
Beast
that because Happy
Tour.
Life will be dropping shit in the chat.
oh
Don't.
yeah. Shh.
Yeah, he don't know how to act.
Well, I just dropped King Roman's backup channel called King Roman on the Go. So if y'all not subscribed to that channel, click the link in the chat because he will be going live in about 13 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
13 minutes he'll be going live. And he's
Mm-hmm.
going to respond to what Wonky Pro had to say.
Chad, it's about
And
to go down.
he called him Wonky Ho.
Girl,
Oh
girl.
Lord. Oh boy.
It says, let's drag Wonky Ho, the Puerto Rican film.
But you know something? He said he didn't. He say he was. Didn't you tell me he said he was leaving on his way, going somewhere?
Who? What? Yeah, Wonky Pro. He
Won-
said, before I get on this plane, let me go ahead and I don't know exactly what he said. Let me see. Wonky.
Miss Queenie, that's okay. The mess you brought was good mess. There's good mess and
Absolutely.
bad mess.
You all right. You all right, Queenie. You all right.
Oh
You all right.
my goodness. I
But
wonder.
yeah, the video that he did on King Roman, it said, before I get to the plane, I'm gonna give y'all what you want. And he said WTF, like, what the fuck. But yeah,
Yeah,
that's the video
Deanna.
that he made.
That'll work. That'll help you get through cooking. That right
Yeah.
there, listening. Because I hope, Deanna, you heard, you have the synopsis of what's going on, right? So you won't be listening going, what is he talking about?
Shit, Deanna over there talking about she cooking. I'm supposed to be making some southern fried cabbage with sausages and shrimp. I
What did
ain't
you
started on shit.
say, sausage again?
Nope.
Okay.
Nope, because all my friends teasing. Nope, you're not gonna tease me. Nope. My friends and family tease me all the time. The way I
Can you do
say,
a
nope,
can you do a really, really, really quick recap for
nope.
you know what? Sausage.
I'm just playing. Listen, listen.
Sausage.
You want me to do a recap?
Yeah, for Deanna. So
Okay.
okay.
Okay,
Okay.
Deanna.
Okay.
Now, Deanna, I know my girl be working hard over there. So, Deanna, basically, what had happened was, you know how King Roman, he had accused several people of doxing him. Then he said that he found out who really doxed him, but he never really came out and said it. And then he gave three people three different names of who doxed him. And Nika came out after giving Bree the name that he gave to Nika, which was Wonky Pro. Nika told Bree that it was Wonky Pro. So Bree came out and was like, why ain't you dragging Wonky Pro? You know, the way you was dragging us and woo 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 woo. You know, if he's the one who really doxed you, right? And so what had happened was King Roman had came live and said, oh, I lied. I didn't really give y'all the real name of the person who doxed me. I just wanted to see, who would keep it, who can I trust, whatever. And so basically, he was like, and I talked to Wonky Pro, it's all good or whatever. Wonky Pro came live because he been on vacation and he been traveling with his husband called the Hulk. Okay. And so Wonky Pro got a kite saying, you know what? This dude, King Roman, he's accused you of doxing. And then he said that it was a lie and whoop, and that he talked to you. So Wonky Pro came live and he was like basically trying to drag King Roman. I don't know you. I don't talk to you. I don't associate you. Why would you say that I dragged you? I don't drag people. I don't know how to, I didn't dox you. Why would you say I dox you? I didn't dox you. Why would you say I dox you? I don't know how to dox. Whoop. And he commenced to try to drag King Roman. And now in like 12 minutes, no, 9 minutes, King Roman is going to go live on his backup channel called King Roman on the Go. And he is going to respond to Wonky Pro. So Wonky Pro was basically pissed because he found out that King Roman had lied and said Wonky Pro doxed him. And then Wonky Pro found out that King Roman also said it was a lie. Yeah, I said he did it, but it ain't true. He didn't really do it. He didn't do nothing to me. But Wonky Pro is like, why would you even do something like that in the first place? And he's pissed.
Right. He said he's never ever talked to him.
Right.
He never liked him.
He said, I never liked him.
Yeah, it's so I guess
And then yeah. Go ahead, Corey. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, I hope we get a little bit more clarity. But and it's not, I mean, I'm there for the drag, but I hope it's a little bit more clarity,
I hope it's a lot of clarity, Corio.
Yeah.
And I hope that in our commentary today, I hope, because I really like King Roman, so I hope that he don't think that we trying to drag him over here or whatever. I'm trying to be
Why
as
do you
neutral,
say that
as
after
I can.
You always say that after you do commentary.
No, I don't say it all the time. I really don't. But in this situation, because this is a hot topic,
yeah,
and because of the situation, like it's a lot of allegations.
Yes.
And we have to be honest, and lies in this storyline, right? Yes. So we got to keep it funky. But I'm really trying to just give commentary on our thoughts on what we heard without being, because Choreo, come on now, sometimes people be involved in shit and you do commentary on it, and like we didn't have people over here, oh, y'all must be enemy territory because y'all doing commentary on it. We didn't have people say that to us.
Yeah.
So I just want to make sure that, hey, it is what it is. We just doing commentary on what we heard and what we saw. That's what we always do.
But by this time, he won't hear you saying that.
He probably won't.
He's
But it's in
already
the
got it
atmosphere.
figured
It's
out.
in the
Yeah.
atmosphere. Hopefully, just like somebody said, Wonky Pro kite.
I
Maybe
do too. I do too, Deanna. We all want to know who really doxed him.
And Deanna, that's the thing. A lot of people want to know, but he
Yeah.
claims that is court, is charges involved. Maybe it's and he don't want to say until it's totally complete. That's what I got from King Roman. He don't want to say until the battle is over.
Oh, Jesus. Why you
Okay.
singing one of my favorite songs? Never
You
mind.
know that's my song, girl.
You took me
You
back.
know that's my song.
Took me back. But I do want to know. Okay, who's supposed to? And do you think that he doesn't know, and that's why he gave the fake name?
Brianna keeps alleging that he doxed him own self on purpose.
That doesn't make sense.
And,
Why
and
would he
to a
do
lot
that?
of people, it don't make sense. But let me tell you, Corio, this is what Brianna said. She said he doxed himself on purpose. He put his own information out there. He left little hints and tidbits around so that people would have his information on like where he worked and all this kind of stuff. That's what Brianna is saying, that he literally doxed himself by putting little tidbits and little hints out
Where
there.
were the tidbits?
I don't know.
I never heard or saw a tidbit.
I ain't either.
Okay.
I don't know.
That doesn't, I don't know. I don't feel like who would dox themselves because he lost his job. Well, he didn't lose it, but I remember seeing that video where he said he was so uncomfortable on his job after he got doxed that he went
Now
ahead.
he just quit. He was like, fuck it.
He
He could have probably
resigned. Yeah.
stayed, but
So why would he do that?
yeah.
I don't know. It
He
Mary
was
Mary
like
said,
basically after the pictures was shown,
mhm,
after this and that. Who I mean, I can understand that if I was doxxed and some explicit pictures of me was shown to my supervisors or coworkers, and I would be at work thinking, are they thinking about those pictures? Are they trying to picture me in those pictures? Are they, I can see why he would just want to, quit his job and move
sure.
on.
Hey, Jenna.
But Brianna swears he doxed himself.
Hey, Jenna Goddess. It just, Leah youngest, that sounds crazy. That man ain't doxed himself. Yeah, and I'm not saying, it just doesn't make any sense. What do you think, Charlie? Does that make sense?
Makes
Why would
perfect sense. Like,
What do
why?
you mean?
Okay, like if you're scared, I think I totally was agreeing with you on the fact
Oh,
that,
okay.
yeah.
Okay, I thought you were saying you agreed that he doxed himself and
Oh
left little
no,
tidbits around YouTube in the
But
beef.
what Jen the Goddess said, I low key want to know. Everybody, Jen the Goddess, hey love,
I'm not
everybody wants to
saying
know.
it's not possible that he could have accidentally said some things that maybe could have gotten, like here's the thing about the beef sector. If you just say small tidbits, sometimes there's certain people who can figure little tiny things out. So like let's say you're a teacher and they know the general area that you're from, right? Then they can deduce, well, there's 3 schools in that area. So then they call around and ask if they have a teacher by that name. Then they can find out where you're at, kind of situation. Just like small tidbits. I'm not saying he did. I'm just saying devil's advocate here. It's possible, but I don't think anybody would actually come out here and truly, fully 100% dox themselves.
If you're a professional and you're making good damn money and you got something to lose, I just don't see where you would dox yourself because, like Pastor says, people that have nothing to lose will make you lose everything. And I'm not saying, and since we know Brianna, Triple X, and what's his name? What's her name? The 3 of them didn't dox him. Maybe the person who did doesn't have anything to lose. And because I just can't see, I'm
Well, a
sure.
lot of people don't see it, Corio.
Yeah,
But
I'm
look
sure.
what Mary said.
Why
Why
did
did Fi put her daughter on disgusting pictures and blame it on someone else? Attention is a hell of a drug from those you wouldn't expect.
That's true.
Deanna? She sure did. I did hear that.
But King Roman, when it happened, I kind of felt like it really happened. Like, damn, that's fucked up.
Linda B.
That's how I felt at the time when he was explaining what was going on.
Linda B. I agree with you. Has he proven that he lost his job, although he doesn't have to?
Well, no, he didn't prove that he lost his job, but it was
He's
just the way he brought it across. I really believe that he really lost his job. And it wasn't that he got fired. Again, he said he just felt uncomfortable, and he just was like, you know what, I'm just gonna move on. But I really believe that happened. I don't know who doxed him for real, but of course, we in the B sector, we would like to know.
well, it's 7:59.
Okay, it's 7:59, so we about to go on over to King Romans. And I know a lot of people don't like redirects. So what I'm just going to do is the old school way. I'm going to drop his link in the
Girl,
chat.
do a redirect since we like him, and no, he may not.
No. I don't do redirects anymore because a lot of people get redirected to people they don't support. And then you hear about it later. And I hate to be
So it's
redirected
8 o'clock.
to
It's 8
people.
o'clock. Y'all have a good. Thank you, Hood
You have
Tape.
a good day. Let's go on over to King Roman News, y'all. I put the link in the chat. Let's go over and support and hear what he got to
You
say in
put the link
response.
in the chat? Okay. All right.
Bye, y'all.
All right. Love you guys. Thank you for
Okay.
tuning in today. Thank you for liking and sharing the video. Make sure you guys support as far as the Hood Table and the platform. Please feel free to hit that Cash App, $ the Hood Table 402. And my girl Corio, please support her as well.
No.
Okay, I won't. Okay.
No, please. But y'all. Oh, go ahead and
Never
say
mind.
it.
Forget what I said.
Yeah.
Even though her Cash App is on her name, forget what I said.
Oh shit, I forgot. Okay. Go ahead.
$ Corio Lover.
Go ahead and say your outro, please.
Love you.
Love you too. And
Thank you guys for coming through. Like and share the video if you didn't already. I appreciate you guys. Make sure you stay safe, be blessed, remain vigilant at all times, and always remember to keep it hood. I'm out.
bye.
All right, y'all run.